everyone! Welcome to a new Dungeons & Dragons series here on twitch.tv/wex_az called Downstage Dungeons. What's up, guys? How you guys feeling? Feeling good?
Great.
We're very excited to play some D&D. This is a continuation of our current homebrew game that I've been running for a couple months, and I've been meaning to stream. And I've been telling you guys I was going to stream it for a while, so here you go. We're just going to play the game, and you guys can study, hang out and chat, and just enjoy the show. We're just a bunch of nerdy theater kids who are going to play Dungeons & Dragons. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. Just so you guys know, anyone watching, if you are a rules lawyer or a counter of things, just know that we play with a couple homebrew rules, and we do mix it up a little bit, so if something's not by the book, try not to worry about it. Try to just relax and have some fun, and we'll have a good time. So,
have fun or get out.
Welcome to the start of the show.
Just kidding. Please stay. Please stay. Please. You can stay if you want.
Are they going to have access to the Discord and like see stats and stuff like that?
Not in the D&D Discord I have set up for us, but I have a stream Discord that they can go in and talk about D&D all day long, which is also linked below if you guys are interested. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the world of Ernaxia, the world that our story takes place. Now, something I like to do with my players, and I've done this before, chat, so it's not just for your benefit, and they insisted that I keep doing it, is that I like to have them answer a little question about their characters, just something on the fly that I make up that, like, something about their character, an experience they had, or just something like that. And then we also play using an inspiration system called Cardic Inspiration, where instead of the inspiration dice where you just mark on your paper that you can reroll a d20 or add a d6 and forget about it later, we give them a physical card in front of them that they can flip to add to any one roll during the session. They all have one. It could be a 2 to give them a +2, or it could be face cards are +10, 2 through 9, or 2 through 9, and then aces will make things automatically crit. So it'll be a good time. And I think I put jokers in there, so if you have a joker, it's a natural one.
Oh, no.
That's a new one for today. So that'll be a critical failure. So they can add the cards to anything. They can add it to saving throws, that includes death saves, attack rolls, ability checks, the works. We also use a total crit system, so ability checks are crits as well, not just attack rolls. And yeah, we're going to have a good time playing Dungeons & Dragons, and we're just going to continue off our story here. Now, this is a classic one. We have used it before a long time ago, so maybe some of you have used it, some of it different. Our group has changed over a while. Campaign's been going over for a couple months, and then a long COVID break, but we're back. Anyway, for a question today, I would like to know what your character does on their birthday. What does your character do on your birthday? How do they celebrate it? We're going to go around, and when you do, why don't introduce yourself? You can say first name or first and last name, however you want the audience to know you. Each player also, underneath them, has a label of what character they'll be playing, name, race, and class, and what level. No, I don't think what level you are is on there, but just so you guys know, we are level 7. So that's where we're at in our story. So I'll give my players a couple seconds to think about that. And thank you for tuning in, guys. I've been saying we were going to do a D&D stream for a really long time, and people have asked me about it, and I have delivered. You're welcome. Very excited. This is also a completely homebrew world that I designed called Ernaxia. I mentioned that a little bit before, so this isn't based off any of the books or anything. This is just a story that I've had lined up, and this is the beginning of a little bit of a new arc for them. They kind of finished off a new arc, fought a big bad guy like 2 weeks ago, and now we're going to get into a brand new story. And we're going to write a story together and hope you guys like it. All right, you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Great. Let's start over here. Why don't you say you are and all that
Do
good
you want a character introduction as well, or
Not necessarily.
just answer the
Sure.
question?
So why don't you say like your character, what they are, what their name is, and tell them how it is.
Okay, my character is Samira. She's a tiefling ranger, so bow and arrow. She's generally pretty quiet and reserved, unless she has scotch, which we found out recently. She has a pet squirrel. This is him. This is Mr. Reginald. He shows up in the story, so you'll hear about him. So on her birthday, Samira doesn't know her real birthday. But she doesn't know much, no. But her and Mr. Reginald do celebrate a day together every year. Just them, the two of them. Maybe he bites somebody's finger off. It's not really the highlight.
We need to see her more often.
I love Drunk Samira.
Drunk Samira.
We met Drunk
is-
Samira last
is
time. You're going to see a little bit of it this morning, too. We left off drunk at
is.
10 in the morning.
Cool.
Yeah, brunch drunk. Tasteful brunch drunk.
I mean, it
Tasteful,
kind of started at 8 a.m.
super not tasteful, she's slappy.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere in Ernaxia.
Cool. What's up, y'all? Which camera am I looking at? Doesn't matter.
This one.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm Aaron. My character's name is Kevin. He's a blue dragonborn eldritch knight. He's sometimes the comedic relief of the group, even if he doesn't mean to be. He's kind of a lovable. I don't want to say a swear. Dumb bum. He's stupid, but we love it. Yeah, he's voice resembles Korg from Thor Ragnarok. Have you guys seen that? You'll hear a little bit of it today. We're excited.
Great.
Oh wait, the birthday thing.
Question.
Yeah, the birthday.
Forgot the birthday question.
Come on, Kevin.
So Kevin, he comes from a small island of like a farming community. You're all dragonborns, a little dumb, probably from the birthday celebration. So every year, everyone goes out to find the biggest rock that they can find, that they can physically break with their head, and they all bring it back. And whoever breaks the biggest rock with their noggin is crowned the king of the rock until the next birthday, and it's kind of a fun little thing they do in their village.
I want to be the king of the rock so bad.
I've never wanted to be anything more about it.
Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Jonah. I play Haru Fonte, and he is a Loxodon barbarian, and he's pretty awesome. He oftentimes, I feel like, doesn't get social cues, or he doesn't understand certain things that normal, like humans, or just normal people in general would understand. He was a sheltered kid for the most part, I would say. But anyway, for his birthday, actually for most Loxodon birthdays, what they do is they light typically 100 candles. 100 candles, and then they, on their birthday, they have a competition to see how many they can put out by taking in a bunch of water with their tusk, and then they try to blow them all out at the same time. And whatever they get, whatever that number is, they try to beat that the next year, and if they don't, then they're typically thrown into the river or something like that. So that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, that's Haru.
Hello, I'm Leslie. My character is Emric, nicknamed Emmy. She is a gnome druid. She is the most well-adjusted of the group and kind of acts as a therapist sometimes. And for her birthday, she's also the healer, and she loves making boo-boo pops, which are kind of like the lollipops that you get at the doctor's when you're a good boy or girl. And so for her birthday, she takes a her day. She's, not super social. And she just makes boo-boo pops and then eats them herself and then goes to bed sad.
Maybe I have a lot in common.
Only sad birthdays.
My character's name is Joan Lichtenstein. She's a half-elf with red hair and green eyes and freckles. She's 5'3". She kind of talks like this, with a slight accent, and she's a rogue who is famous throughout the land as the Gilded Bandit, and she wears a mask when she's thieving, that has the wing of a butterfly surrounding her. And it's gilded.
Not to be confused with the Wet Bandits from Home Alone. We're the Wet Bandits.
All right. And then I just picked one. Oh my gosh. Hey, didn't you say what happens on your birthday?
Very Jonah for being honest.
We were all ready to move on. I'm sorry. Joan, what happened? No, Joan, we love your birthday so much.
And then Joan, on her birthday, at least growing up on the streets of Enmon, which is a very busy city, could find, and then she would go buy herself something nice, like a nice piece of clothing or something, because she usually didn't risk stealing from the rich people, but on her birthday, she was like, yeah.
Well, if I'm gonna get arrested, it might as well be on my birthday.
Might as well look hot when I do it.
All right, and then I usually give an extra card to the person the answer that was my favorite. So here you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
We have to tap the other people's cards during
He's so bad. Oh,
So blessed, sir. Never
Got two
stress, sir.
chances to get a joker.
horrible.
They're both jokers.
Oh
Don't speak that to them. Two chances, but okay.
no! Should
All
knock
right.
on wood, man.
So, as we dive back in to your adventures in Elwahan, the human kingdom located in southern Barador, the second largest continent in Ernaxia, find yourselves in the city of Davenport, having just helped a friend in need with their little problem in one Camian Waveside, trapped in a goblin's body by a sea hag. You reunited him with his wife and or his to-be wife, and they'll figure things out now. But you were able to bring them together despite his form that he was insecure about. Afterwards, you met up with Girion Stormcrow, the leader of Thiefhaven, the famous guild, and you got your assignments pretty much to make your way to Sentinel to save thousands of lives. But you decided to go take a small detour, as predicting how fast the plot is going to go. Take a small detour to go to some sort of associate of Joan. Something about the Goblin King from Harrywood, and we'll get to that. Yes, you heard about the Goblin King that could further help Camion not only be with his new bride in his goblin form, but also return him to his noble human form as he once was, the very princely son of the Grand Admiral. However, after a night full of talking and a morning full of drinking, you decided to split the party. And a very drunk Samira went with Kevin on your way to Verixen Stables to rent a cart out.
Carriage!
Yeah, a carriage for you to make your journey a little bit more expedient. Haru and Emmy have some things to work out. Haru got charmed in a battle against a giant serpent naga that was guarding a treasure, and while charmed, may have shattered Emmy's collarbone with a greatsword. But they're on talking terms at least. We'll see where that goes. They're over at the Fired Ham Tavern, a big tavern in Davenport, actually where Crystal lives, who is the fiancée of Camion. Trying to catch you guys up on the story a little bit. And Joan went off somewhere. Didn't tell anyone where she was going. Just slid off by herself.
Tribbles about the party!
Our entire conversations before this, our literally entire conversation before this happened was about not splitting the party.
And then Joan left, only to be attacked by a mysterious figure. Knocked unconscious with no one around, Joan was taken. And now we continue our journey in Davenport. You have plans. Your party is split, and we're going to find out how these characters find out what to do next, I guess. Welcome to the top of the show, everybody.
Lordy.
So, we'll go ahead and start with Kevin and Samira. You guys going down the streets of Davenport. It's a busy road over at the Market District. You have to bob and weave through various crowds of people, merchants trying to sell a lot of fish. It's a port city. A lot of fish merchants. Salmon, trout, other fish. I could name more fish, but I'll let you assume. Different smells of tuna and chicken of the sea brand tuna fill your nostrils. As you make your way through different scents, back over to the Verixen Stables that luckily drunk Samira was able to convince a guard to take her there earlier. So
He was such a nice guy.
Real surprised you were able to find your way back here.
Why?
Because
I
you
have
can't
a
walk straight.
great
I've been carrying
sense
you this
of
whole way.
direction, though.
I've carried you
There
the whole
was
way.
a forest, there was a mountain. Who led us through it?
Right, that's right. That's
That
right.
was me.
But you will say that for the record. Anyway.
Now, as you approach the Verixen stable, it has the white V on like the kind of chevron kind of sign with the blue flag behind it. It's a big stable. It's like there's like a 2-story, probably like an office area, and then below you start to smell stable. Kevin, you actually recognize this brand. Your very first adventure, you helped a young boy who was having a little bit of work troubles at a Verixen stable.
Is that in Crenshaw?
Farwind Point, actually.
That's right.
That's the very first place you ever were in Ernaxia. Yeah.
Ericson stable is it's a chain.
Yeah, it's a chain of stables.
It's a chain.
Yeah.
There you go.
They have stable chains in Ernaxia.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's very consistent. So, as you guys approach, the entranceway has these swinging wooden doors, which would be very charming and kind of reminds you of a tavern, but it doesn't smell like a tavern. There's lots of horses and poo. As you kind of walk up, before you enter, a very well-off looking gentleman wearing fine robes with purple and like gold lining kind of walks in with like a white horse in front of you guys. And you guys enter in, they flick behind you, and to your left you see the receptionist you saw earlier.
I know her!
I didn't ask her name, but she is
No, I
a
didn't.
red-headed, very thin woman, very sharp features, sharp chin, small glasses resting on her nose, and
Is she
kind of
hot?
looks up.
So we do this thing, and
I think they get it.
yeah. But every NPC we're introduced to, we always ask. So probably preface that.
It kind of reminds you of like the girl next door thing, where like she took out the hair and the glasses. It was like if it was like on a scale of 1 to 20, it'd probably be like a 15.
Just like purely speculating.
Yeah, just ballpark.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. As you walk in, it's like, oh, you're back.
Yes. Yes, we would like a carrot, please.
To purchase or to rent?
You're holding it together really well.
Wait, I don't know this quite. Are we renting or buying it?
I think renting is
We're
going to be a lot
renting
cheaper.
it. Yes.
You seek to rent the carriage for the week then?
That's 300 for the week, right?
Right?
Yes, 300 for the week.
That was
Late fees will add an additional 100 gold interest as if you're not back right on the dot, I'm afraid, unless you'd like to purchase in advance to be gone for 2 weeks, as Verixen Stable seeks to be honorable with our customers, but do not cross us.
It's a chain.
It's a chain.
That's right. It's a chain. I've been to the location Farwind Point.
Ah, really? Our
Yeah.
location in Farwind Point. That's really interesting. I've totally been to all of our other locations. So you're seeking to purchase for the week
I
then?
know, I think she likes you. Sorry.
Do you have some certification that you are qualified to operate a land vehicle?
He said, I don't know. He said you were. He said you could do it.
You asked if I could ride a horse, and I said yes.
Well, we know not all provinces require this, but if not, we do require you to take a few moments back with some of our horse trainers, just to make sure that the stallions will be all right, and that you know how to operate them safely.
We could go back with the horses.
I could.
What?
You probably
I
couldn't.
can't come.
You can't drunk drive.
What?
That's not safe.
I just want to watch.
That's super not safe.
But I just want to watch.
Hey, could you watch?
Can I watch?
Looks back and nobody else is there, like, yeah. She can watch from very far away.
That's right.
She's not scary.
So where I'm from, we don't have identification, but I'd be more than happy to, do the.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
send someone for you in just a moment. And she kind of goes to the back. Keep in mind you're a tiefling and a large dragonborn entering this place, asking for a horse. And you see, after a few moments, she returns with another gentleman, a kind of shorter human male, about 5'3", with longer, kind of dirty blonde hair, kind of dead split ends at the end. Like, all right, guys, you want to come ride some horses real quick?
Yes!
Great, come on, you follow me? I love her attitude. Come on, welcome to Verixen Stables. Hope you guys are having a good time. Kind of takes you through the whole stable, you pass different places where the horses are into the back, and it kind of opens up, and there's like a small equestrian field kind of built into the back of this place. Kind of makes sense. This is kind of located more on the edge of town, so it doesn't interfere with any of the walling and stuff. There's like a nice brown fence that kind of, a nice long ranch. She got it. Love her to death. Okay, so he kind of leads you over. So are you guys renting a carriage, or is this a horse? What kind of training are we doing here?
Carriage.
Yeah, we're renting a carriage.
Oh, great. Our carriage is over here, kind of motions over to like the eastern side and leads you over to some finely crafted carriages with like white overhangings that kind of go underneath. Much cleaner than most forms of transportation that you guys are used to. Kind of takes you over like, all right, so I'll just set up a couple stallions on here. You can take it for a whirl around, and honestly, if you can go around the fence and not hit anything, that's pretty much my only job here.
Can I ride in the carriage while he drives it?
Sure, you can drive the carriage if you want. I don't see why.
I can drive the carriage?
Yeah, this is not a problem.
He's good.
That's the whole reason you guys
That's a really
come
bad
back
idea.
here.
That's a really bad idea. She's so drunk.
Are you drunk?
Maybe.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's exactly what she said this morning.
I'm not actually drunk. I just think it'd be kind of cool and funny.
You would be funny.
That would be really funny.
I think it'd be really funny.
But I don't want to be liable for anything.
He's not as fun as I am.
All right, just get on the carriage. Okay, takes a couple seconds. He brings over like 2 large, muscular horses and saddles them on to the carriage. You hop up. Go ahead and make for me, Kevin. Are you getting in as well, Samira?
I'm in the carriage.
You're in the carriage?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Can
You're
I
getting
ask
up
for
onto
guidance through the... through the...
No, unfortunately, you're getting up, guys. Go ahead as you climb on top of this carriage. First ability check with the stream. Make an animal handling check.
Oh, lordy.
You don't get to make these very often.
Goodness gracious.
Mine's a -1. I'm glad I'm not driving.
That is
It's
a
a +1.
22.
22.
Yes,
Yeah, you kind of you come up to the horses before you get on. You have like a little bit of a how to train your dragon moment. Just ironic because they're horses and you're a dragon.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they just kind of lean into it. They're very nice. It's like, oh, here and then. It's like a little bag of sugar cubes he gives you.
Ooh. I'm gonna eat one. Oh, for the horses, right.
Hold on.
For the horses, sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you want one?
I've worked here for a while. I've never actually had one of these. Oh, they really?
Yeah.
Wait, can I have one?
It's
No.
your sugar, mate.
No!
No.
I thought we were cool.
I get it.
Right.
Totally.
Right.
No one likes
All right, I do need a second check for you for land vehicle check, which you are proficient in as a folk hero. So it'll be just a d20 plus your proficiency, which should be +3 at level 7.
Okay, cool. Oh, lordy. 21.
21. It's a relatively smooth ride, even though there's like a dirt road that kind of goes around it in a circle that's clearly meant for this kind of travel. It's a bumpy road, but you're very good at this, very accustomed to this kind of travel growing up. You kind of, as she comes back, it's like, oh, bravo, mate. Yeah, you can totally take that out. I'll get you a little certification thingy that says you're good to go. Probably not this one, though.
You probably don't. That's alright.
Maybe you can
We're all
teach me
together,
on
yeah.
the
Hey, I was just playing earlier. If you want to have a sugar cube, it's cool.
I do.
Yeah, hey, have one.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, my kids don't need sugar cubes tonight. I'm just kidding. I don't have kids. I'm really happy with my life.
We should go.
Anyway, guys, come on. Anyway.
I don't want to be here anymore.
That's a good idea.
Alright. So, however you guys want to divvy up splitting the 300 gold pieces, we'll say for the sake of brevity that you exit the stable, you have a carriage. They kind of bring it around the side into the front and they tie it off, and it's yours whenever you want to take it.
I think we took the pieces out at the end of last session, right?
Did you take it from Joan? Did you get there in time?
It was before we left.
They left.
Before we left the stables, we took everybody's money.
I have a DM question real quick.
Sure.
So, if you're proficient in something, like my proficiency bonus says +3, so the ones that are highlighted, like for animal handling, I have a +2. So would I add the +3 also to that +2?
Sorry?
Proficiency bonus? So like with the proficiency bonus, I have +3, and I'm proficient in animal handling. It's the little bubble
So
that I
that's
filled in.
your proficiency bonus added to your modifier, like strength, dexterity, constitution, that's how.
Okay, so if it was animal handling, I'd add +3 to the +2 as well, so it'd be +5 in total.
It would be right.
I'm sorry. The proficiency bonus with the animal handling.
Yeah, like if I roll.
Do you have the bubble filled in on animal handling?
Yeah.
Then animal handling, which is wisdom. I'm so sorry, guys. Real quick. David C. Game Guru, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. I appreciate it. I tried to turn notives off. I wasn't able to figure it out, and we were in a hurry. So just don't. Sometimes. Save them for the break. But thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. That's great. Thanks, David. Anyway, so yes, it should be the stat for animal handling, which is wisdom, and then you would add your wisdom modifier, and then +3 on top of that. It's really bad. I don't have my notifications on this scene. It's a brand new scene. It plays them anyway. I don't know.
So I would.
Can fix it.
So I would add.
Ian, Google how to fix it.
Oh,
Let me know.
no, he's giving you money.
Sorry.
So I would add the +3 to the proficiency bubble thing.
No, you would just erase whatever the addition is. You got to keep it together.
Me?
You would get rid of whatever the number is, and then add your proficiency bonus if the bubble is in. So, for example, your wisdom modifier is probably +1, right?
-1.
It's -1. So it'd be -1 +3, so it should be +2 total for all of your animal handling checks.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
That's just
got
better
it.
at explaining.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
My
Yeah.
app do that one.
Also, guys, we have like experienced players and newer players here, so
Got it.
we're gonna have fun, and you guys can watch and not be mad. Thank you. Okay, while you guys are over at the stable, let's go ahead and check over with Haru and Emmy.
It's just us and
It's you guys. There's a couple other people in the tavern, but it is you guys sitting across from each other. And there was a little bit of beef spoken last time. Is there anything going on over there?
Did the
So,
dandelion instead.
are we going to talk about?
No.
I really want to talk about it.
Do you remember what I said?
Give
Give
it
it
a
a
few
couple
days.
days. Yeah.
But
Do you
I-
think they've got the carriage yet?
I mean, let's ask. But I do want to circle back to this because
In a couple days.
I shattered
You'll
the
circle back?
collarbone.
Yeah, it's my clavicle. I need
Very-
it.
Do you want a potion of healing that I got for that last time, but you didn't take it?
Well, I am a healer, so.
Go for Kevin.
Hey man, just so you know, your hand was on your ear the whole time. I heard the whole thing. That was brutal, mate. Hang in there.
Yeah.
You got the carriage!
Oh, is that? Can I hear some air to this?
Yeah, she's touching the air.
Okay, so you got the carriage.
You got the carriage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys have Joan with you too?
No, plus she's the
You was you. You have Joan.
I have Emmy, a not so happy Emmy, with me.
So
Go for the butterfly princess. Joan Lagenskye, butterfly princess.
hello.
For
Joan.
she's not answering.
Joan.
Well, I could say a lot of things right now she wouldn't hear probably.
There's no response.
Is she asleep? Do you know if she went up? I mean, I can check in the tavern, I guess.
It's still daytime. We just woke up.
Oh, that's right. That's really drunk. I forgot to say.
Samira, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Well, we're on our way back.
19.
19. Start sobering up at this point, unless you continue to drink from the bottle that Kevin gave you earlier.
So we gotta save that.
You're still like a little like tipsy, but not enough to like. You're like buzzed at this point. Probably.
Okay. Alright.
How close are you guys?
How close are we?
I don't know.
I mean, most of this waiting actually probably happened right after you got the carriage, because you went there and got the carriage while you guys were just sitting in silence.
Yeah.
But for the sake of things, we can say that there was just a 30-minute silence before you guys started talking again.
Oh no.
So, are we planning on leaving today then? Was that the plan?
I don't see why not. It's just as long as we can find
Sound-
Joan,
yeah,
because she's
sounds
the only
like
one that
we
knows
gotta
where we're
find
supposed to
her.
go.
Okay.
Otherwise, find Baruch.
I mean, she gave us a city name. We could go to the city that she said.
Did she say?
No, I
She
think
did.
we should find her.
She's planning on
First.
coming.
No, I'm not saying.
She said that you guys are looking for Zurkok the Goblin King.
No because we talked about how long it would get to that specific place and back. She gave us the name.
She didn't say where it was or what it was. She did say how long it would take to get there.
Okay, well, I'll go poke around the tavern to see if I can find Joan.
As you say that, you do see Samira and Kevin walk through the tavern
Oh,
doors.
hello!
I
We're back.
think we can take our hands off of the thing now. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool.
Indeed.
Did we see any like weird hooded figures with like owls on their shoulders or anything on the way back?
Weird hooded figures with owls, like a magical dark owl that could like maybe
Yeah.
one
There's
shot
like a one-shot,
one of your
like a
characters
rogue,
that went
probably.
off on their own to get some
Yeah.
mail. Why don't you make an insight check for me? Just kind of.
Can I do the same?
Insight.
Or I'm inside the carriage.
That
You're also
is
a little distracted.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes, blessa neva stresa.
On your way back, you saw a couple things you were wary of. There was like some kids that looked like they were kind of raggedy, probably from the street. There was some guy talking to like a dog. You saw, usual it's a poor part of town on the way there, and you see like a lot of people. Like there are some people that would cause you to kind of like side on over to the other side of the road. Not any danger that you would pick out. At least not that you detected.
Did Joan say where she was going, or did she just leave?
Ian, how do I turn those off?
She just said like,
Thank you. Whatever that was, thank you.
Is that your Joan impression? That's my Joan impression.
So Joan just told us she was going to be back.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to walk outside the tavern and kind of walk
I
around
want to follow her.
and see what's happening.
Okay. As you open the tavern, you do hear a grunt from the other side of the door.
Oh.
Joe? Is that you?
You kind of don't see anything. You look down and you see laying down, like holding their face, this very skinny elven male. Younger, probably like just barely into adulthood. Dirty dirt on his face, torn green and brown kind of clothes, and for like a vest, and then ragged pants. Just like a dirty looking green clad elf guy. He's like, oh man!
They really should say open slowly on these doors.
Why does the tavern door open outside?
I mean, I don't make the rules, man. I just open the damn door. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, am I bleeding?
Is she bleeding?
No. You opened it very gently.
You look good.
Do you want the boo-boo pop?
What's a boo boo pop?
Do you favorite flavor?
Great.
Hence boo-boo pop.
What do I do with this?
Can I just like wrap my trunk around his hand and shove his hand in his mouth?
While it's wrapped?
Yeah.
Is it wrapped? Boo boo pops.
It's under.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. How are you feeling now?
We're both.
They're good, huh? Yeah.
Thanks.
So, who are you?
Oh, my name is Calyx.
Calyx.
Yes.
That's a fun name.
Do you know
What are
Kate?
you?
I do.
You coming to the tavern? Did I just look? Were you trying to?
Yeah, I was looking. Hold on. He gives like a little whistle, and you see this small, large dog coming. Sorry, it's a small figure of a large dog coming around the corner with black fur, kind of pouncing over timidly at first, and then sees you, and then runs over to you and jumps on you, pointing to the ground. It's Kelsier.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I found this little guy on the street, and I was talking to him, and he said that something really bad happened, and that he needed me to find a group called Maximum Ultra.
Close enough, mate.
Did you say
Close
you found the
enough.
dog?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there's a unnoticed to you before. There's like a ruddy looking stick on the ground. He kind of kicks it up and start using it as a staff. Yeah, I'm a bit of a druid now.
Oh.
Okay.
You like druids.
Yeah.
We definitely
Thanks.
know this dog. He doesn't like me very much.
So
but,
what are you guys called? Sorry. It's
not Maximum Ultra. That's
Not Maximus Ultor. What is it?
It's Maximus Ultor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what? I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah, you look you sound familiar, mate. Just the name, and the face. Maybe just looks like somebody I've met before. I'm not sure.
He kind of gets a little sad when you say that. It's like, really?
Do I recognize you?
My name's Kalix Stormrunner.
It sounds so familiar.
Do you know any other Stormrunners? Kind of starts twiddling with his hands a little bit.
Yes, I do.
Stop.
Shoot.
Do you want to make a history
Yes,
check?
please.
Guidance.
Well, this guidance isn't going to help that much. That's a 3. I don't remember a thing.
No, you don't.
Oh no.
I don't remember
Would I
doing
recognize you?
anything.
Make a history check.
Guidance.
You're just hitting people.
I need a button.
15.
Guidance.
With a 15, you meet a lot of people. There's a lot of names with Storm in it, man.
Yeah, I was just looking
Fair,
at my
fair.
notes. Stormcrow.
Like, it sounds like familiar, but nothing you could pinpoint.
We are looking for our friend Joan Likensky. Have you seen her? This is the dog Kelsey belongs to her.
Of Lycan Sky Threads?
Maybe.
Wasn't that
Yeah,
the knockoff
there's no
chain?
surprisingly little that her past.
Knockoff. No, Lycan Sky Threads, it's like a clothing company up in... I'm assuming I'm wrong.
Up in the where?
Oh, it's up in Enron.
Oh my gosh.
It's really hard.
That could be very possible.
Okay, anyway, yeah, he said things were no good. He was so, yeah, he at this point, Kelsier is kind of like gnawing at your leg and trying to pull you in a direction.
I think we should follow the dog.
I think I remember. Let's walk and talk. I think Kelsey needs to take us somewhere.
Oh, sure, I'm supposed to meet my friend back here in a little bit, but sure, I can come back. No, it's cool. Yeah, she won't be mad. No, it will be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, probably.
Who are you meeting?
Oh, it's you don't know her. She's just a performer over at Jackworth Theater.
Oh, I love Jack Rick.
I haven't met him personally. He seems like a lot.
He's got a sweet mixtape, by the way. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, I like music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Starts walking. It's this guy. This guy could use a sandwich. He looks a little like unhealthily thin. He walks kind of slow. He's a little frail.
I think Samira
But anyway,
still has yours.
Kelsier, as soon as you guys start walking, begins to book full speed through Davenport. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay, it's a little hard. It's a bit of a crowd. How are you guys traveling? You guys ready to like push everyone over to get there, or?
Kevin, you wanna help a girl out?
Yeah, you would specifically struggle. Little gnome legs, speed of 25.
Can I just like start walking towards the front of the group and start like just like gently telling people to move out the way, but just create a path for us.
These are mostly humans, and you are a 7-foot Loxodon, so
Pardon me?
it's pretty bit like Moses. You just kind of put your trunk up and splits the crowd.
Am I
behind you.
agile enough to like dart to the side, go up a drain pipe, and like follow him on rooftops, or are they?
It might take a while. Make an acrobatics check to see how fast you can do this.
Do you like guidance?
Natural 20.
Oh!
Never mind.
Wow, first one. Let me just make a mark of that. I keep track of all the natural 20s and natural 1s and some stats. It'll be a stat page. You guys can check the Discord. I'll put it in there. Yeah, pretty easily. Like, like Legolas when he has like the elephant thing. You just kind of grab a pipe and kind of while you're sliding, just your cloak kind of goes up and you disappear over one of the rooftops. And you're able to follow pretty quickly as well. You and your ranger shiz with your natural 20s. Yeah, you guys follow Kelsier for a while through different districts. A lot of a lot of different housing. And then the streets get quieter and quieter, and then fuller and fuller. and you come to this huge crowd of people in an alleyway, kind of like trying to like look over each other, mostly humans. There's occasionally like a couple dragonborn in there, a dwarf really not doing a good job getting a good eye on things. But yeah, they are in a U over like the whole thing, and Kelsier just runs up behind them, like tries to squeeze through them and starts barking, kind of alerting people, like being a big old, almost direwolf-sized black dog, starts barking at the crowd and causing a little bit of a panic. What do you guys do?
Can I see what they're looking at from the rooftop?
You can absolutely see. Let's see how much though. Make a perception check.
Oh, I hate those.
Following the dog through the.
The dog's not able to make it in, but he is making a lot of people nervous.
I want to pick up the dog.
Oh, it's a 9.
9.
But I'm on a rooftop.
The most you perceive, there's still a lot you perceive. I was just saying details.
Yeah.
You see that there's some like yellow and red tape going across an area and blocking everything off, and you see a lot of guards figuring things out. There's also one figure in particular in like a long brown trench coat with like some patches in it, kind of looking around.
Can I get closer sneakily? Kind of like sneak against
Sure.
the...
Make a stealth check.
Stealthily.
You guys with the crowd, how you guys handle? You're just gonna pick them up.
Pick up Kelsier and then start.
Kind of leans into you and curls up when you pick them up.
I'm gonna start pushing out the way, pushing people out the way. Excuse me, I need to get through.
Hey, watch it, man! Come on.
You know,
I realize you're a lot bigger than me at this
just move out.
moment.
You should probably just zip around.
Thank you.
One guy kind of gives you trouble again, and Kelsier just just scares him off. Okay.
19.
Yeah. Eventually. Okay. Pretty easily. Eventually, you come forward, and you guys are able to make your way to the front of the line. As you guys are big freaks and armed, you no longer have like your kind of token humanoid-looking person. The most normal person around this point now is Emmy, who is a mushroom-cladded gnome. So people actually kind of, first they're a little like apprehensive of you, and then people kind of notice what you guys are doing and give you guys some space. You guys are kind of unsavory characters, honestly. And eventually you come to some sort of police line. And you see some guards like looking around the area. You see like some of the guards like looking under like their shoes. You see one guy writing something down and a guard writing something down while the gentleman in the brown trench coat with the pads is like talking to him something. There's a woman in kind of like a pantsuit next to them, also kind of like talking to another guard and like yelling at someone else, like face palms for a second. Like she takes out like a clipboard and writes some things down occasionally. They seem to be studying this area for some reason. This is where Kelsier brought you.
So it's like a group project. Oh.
Can I make an investigation check for anything that would make me think of Joan?
This would more be a perception check, which you already kind of rolled a 9 on. I guess you've moved closer stealthily, so I'll let you make another one.
Is there like anything on the ground? Like they're all just like standing there. Are they looking at something, or are they just kind of standing in a circle?
It mostly looks like they're looking around for something. If you would like to kind of study the ground of this area, it's also kind of hard because this tape is kind of a ways away from where they actually are, because they're clearly trying to keep people out of their business.
Yeah.
Can I call a guard over? Try to get the guard's attention or something like that?
What do you say?
Hey, quick question for you, man. Did you talk to Joe?
He just starts walking away with his head down.
Maybe somebody else should have handled the situation. I forgot about that.
You did knock out like 6 guards by yourself yesterday, and then bribed one of them 400 gold pieces to destroy the reputation of everyone. You don't know the details, but he wants nothing to do. He like dips into an alleyway, never to be seen or heard from again.
That was probably on me.
Probably. Let me try. Hey, man. Next closest guard. What?
Matt? Turn around and there's a female blonde hair guard
I'm
turns
so sorry.
around.
That's just
She's kind of more muscular set.
I'm so sorry. It's just kind of what I call everybody. So is she hot?
Some people's types.
Again.
Oh no!
Around that 20, maybe like. Actually, I could. Oh, I can't do math anymore.
Math is hard.
8 out of 20.
No.
Oh, sorry. It's just kind
little average-ish.
Yeah. What exactly is going on here?
This is official business, so if you please.
So our friend just went missing, so we just can't help but wonder
Your
if...
friend?
Yes.
What would you get on your perception check?
It's well.
A 12? Easy enough now that you're closer. You do see in the main investigator's hand this gold-adorned mask that kind of goes off
I
on one
see
side.
Joan's mask.
Oh.
It's a friend of yours?
Yes, and that's her mask. So, that's our
You've
friend.
had a run-in with the Gilded Bandit then?
We did.
I'm sorry, an ally of yours?
I said friend, not ally. We are helping her go on the correct path. She's
Cat-
turned over and
Captain!
we might want to leave.
Oh, hold up. Is Job around?
Joe, quit his
Joe?
job, mate.
Oh, Joe quit yesterday.
He retired with the money you gave him.
You gave him 400 gold pieces. He would have taken 10 and done everything the same.
Well, I made him quit his job.
Hey.
Okay,
A few moments pass, you see the guy in the trench coat come over. It's like, who are these lot? It's like, apparently they're friends with our suspect B, sir.
Suspect B.
Come on, let him in.
I would say more acquaintances, but anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Follow me. Kind of leads you over as you walk more into this scene. You see a few blood splatters on the ground. Definitely some signs of like there's like torn, there's like ripped pieces of fabric, and there's just like some dripping. Like that kind of goes off into like an alleyway that they're kind of like. So you see one of the guards is like trying to write down like, yeah, witnesses saw a cloaked figure attack a young girl here earlier today, and we're trying to figure out exactly what happened. Now, you are acquainted with this known criminal?
With
Well, she's not a criminal anymore. We're helping her turn over a new leaf.
A new leaf.
Yes.
She's wanted for 50,000 gold pieces in Enron.
She is. We have no idea.
She really
that's
pissed.
so much money.
Oh
She
my
really pissed off the
God.
trade prince there.
Oh, wow, we're learning so many things today.
Yeah, she stole from his estate. A very impressive feat.
She did that.
Apparently,
Single-handedly, apparently. He only caught a glimpse of her.
this is. Oh, we're learning so
I
many
have no
things today.
idea. But one, I don't know if you have somebody doing this already. One thing that we are quite good at is we're typically, I guess they call us like bounty hunters. I think that's.
Great.
It's
Don't give that
but
look,
it's,
mate.
but it's
Let him
not.
explain.
It's like we're not bounty hunters, but we kind of are. We're bounty hunters, but we don't.
We just do
take
things for money.
half the gold. That's typically what we do. We do it more for we
Half the gold.
it's more for.
Does the other half go to a charity of your choice? Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Maximus Ultor, such a terrible actor. She saves the group from these situations.
I'm not
You
in
also
this
have like a
situation.
plus 14 in performance or whatever.
Oh, with this advantage? Oh.
Guidance.
I really do like that Joe has become our spokesman.
Oh, Maximus Ultor without your actor feet robe getting you out of situations.
11.
11.
I'm never gonna come back.
Oh goodness.
Look, I know you're full of crap, but you actually probably have information that I need, so just what do you think happened here?
Well, it being that we have her wolf, and I show them Kelsey.
Why?
He's a good boy.
No,
So
we
asked
have
the
no
same
idea.
question.
He was dead We saved him. And
If it
now
helps,
he
I
follows
can
around.
talk to the wolf.
Okay,
Calix kind of pulls up. Yeah, he's a witness in the whole affair. Saw everything.
Wait, who's saying this?
This is where
Oh, I
little
get
Benny
it. You
still
guys are crazy. Get off my crime scene.
No,
Some
no.
knights kind of
Hear him
motion
out.
you over.
Hear him out.
I really don't have time for this.
I think it might be worth your time.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. He's
Got it.
really not feeling you guys.
Feelings mutual. With disadvantage, dirty 20.
Oh! I didn't think that was the noise
I
he
didn't
was
think that was
making.
Alright, I turned up the microphones on the party. If you guys want to, Ian, give me another update on chat. Sorry, dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. What did the wolf say? Oh, he said that there was this woman in black and she was really scary and she grew like 5 times feet and then a magic owl appeared on her shoulder and was like and hit her and she just fell and died and then he bit the girl, see, and then he points to the snout and you do see a little bit of blood on Kelsier's nose. And then the girl ran off into the alleyway and then magically flew away. It was crazy. That's what the dog said.
Someone's gonna die.
Oh.
Touch my dog. Touch my mask.
Agent Carter, are we pretty much done here? And you see the girl in like the vest and like, yeah, we can pack up and take off. He's like, do what you want.
Wait, the mask is ours,
Oh dear.
No, this is evidence, actually.
but it
It might be a pretty
belongs to
price
us.
to the trade Prince of Enron actually kind of
So,
puts in his
do we get a
trench coat
receipt?
packet.
Can we get it back later? At a later date?
He takes like a flask out of his pocket and drinks it and takes off the other direction.
I'm so rude.
Huh.
Too bad we don't have a pickpocket in our group.
Super convenient if we had like a rogue that was alive. That'd
We're recognizing Joan's worth at the moment.
be- we always recognize it. She just leaves the party.
Okay, so the scene is your guys' now.
Oh my gosh.
Any theories?
And I believe Kelsier.
You do see Kelsier kind of.
He does spend the majority of his time on the necklace around her neck. I'm assuming you can see everything that happens in here.
Can I assume this has been relayed to me through the earpiece, or
I can hear where you are.
Oh, okay.
You know, be super helpful in this moment is probably Fable. You don't happen to have, you know, contact.
You know, last time I saw Fable, I don't really remember much of that adventure.
Yeah.
I remember we had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
About it.
Mm-hmm.
So, who would want to kidnap Joan?
The stalker.
Apparently everyone.
I mean, you're right.
Apparently, the bounty of 50,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, where do we get that kind of money, mate?
follow-up question. Who would know who wants to kidnap Joan?
Stormcrow.
Stormcrow.
Stormcrow?
Fascia?
Oh, the.
Fascia?
Oh, either one really.
Either.
Oh.
I would prefer Fascia.
Oh, you know, the men we're supposed to go see, even though we don't know where we're gonna go. Yeah,
You mean the stalker king?
Yeah, Stormcrow's probably better.
So,
Yeah.
do I remember the name that Joan had said that we're going to see?
The Goblin
I
King.
know.
So
Oh,
for the purposes of having a set destination, you do know that it's Zerkok the Goblin King.
okay. And we don't know where he's from.
Zerkok.
Unfortunately, no. You do have a name and title.
Okay.
I'm 12. It's still
Calix
funny.
was his name?
Calyx.
Calyx.
You look and he's not there.
Oh.
Oh, true.
Oh, his friend probably got a date, maybe?
The moment passes. Another moment passes. And then you do see something. It makes you jump a little bit. It's a little gray mouse coming up to you guys. And its little teeth. You see the little golden mask.
Calix!
Like gray dust appears and she kind of goes back out and Calyx is like, sorry, still getting used to that. Here you go.
Calyx,
Yeah.
I'll grab it.
Can you stay?
what a man!
Calyx, I think I might remember.
I need friends.
Well, how you doing?
Calyx,
We are friends
Tell
now.
you what.
Two druids?
I think
Heck yeah.
we may have met your sister.
His face gets like really sad and serious. Like,
At the museum. She's at the School of Magic now.
I have a sister?
Surprise!
It's a girl.
I mean,
is
of
that-
course it's a girl
that
drag.
dinosaur girl?
Why do you? Sorry, right?
I'm not really
Why do you think she's my sister?
because both of your last names are Stormrunner.
Could be distant cousin, maybe.
Well, yeah, it could be cousin.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's right.
I think it'd be better if it was your sister.
There are a lot.
It'd be kind of more fun, right?
Yeah.
I've been looking for my family for. I don't remember anything about my family. She's at a museum.
She was. That's where we found her. She almost killed us. She's at the School of Magic now.
Oh,
Yeah.
is my sister evil?
No. It was completely unintentional. She's got freaky strong magic powers. So she's at the School of Magic, you know, kind of getting. Yeah.
Getting freaky strong magic powers.
Look, she turned into a freaking dinosaur, mate. It was bloody crazy.
Yeah. Could she control it?
Absolutely not.
No. That's why she almost killed us. Because she was a very sweet girl.
Let's talk more at the end. I know my friend, but
We'll just.
I know about your friends. I can meet you there after you're done here.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Kind of seems like really thoughtful and sad. But
Maybe there
there's
wasn't the best
also,
time
like,
to say that.
right behind it, you see like a little smile and the story.
Perfect time to say that.
And he walks off with his hat.
My man. Cool. Alright, so
There's a story there.
there is a story there. Shoot.
Well, I think we should go meet him at the inn. I mean, do I see anything that may be of relevance on the ground near us?
Of
I mean,
relevance?
Kevin earlier, there's like some scuffle marks. There's
elephants?
some blood on the floor. Why don't you make an investigation check for
Of
me?
elephants?
I said it was irrelevant.
16. 17.
16.
17.
17?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You do see that there's a little bit of blood in one place, and then droplets that kind of continue. You've seen a lot of blood in your day, especially in the last couple weeks. This looks like some sort of point
Especially
of
your
a
own.
wound happening, and then a trail.
Blood trail that we
But
could follow.
He does have to go meet with a friend
He's
first.
gone.
He
He already
meet,
left,
yeah,
and
no,
then
he's gonna meet with a
said
friend
to meet you
first. We're gonna
after-
meet him there, so we might as well see where this goes if we can find
Follow
anything
the
here.
trail and see where it goes.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't go very long. You follow it, and it's very fresh, by the way. Like, it's not sunny out, it's pretty overcast, and the whole air has like a kind of a misty blue to it.
Ooh.
Like the salt from the sea kind of on your tongue, it's very humid. And you walk towards this area, and it seems like the droplets continue, and then it goes into an alleyway. And there's like a 3-story like little condominium building, and casting a shadow. And as soon as the blood droplets hit the shadow, it stops.
So awesome.
So the trail leads nowhere.
It leads to the alleyway. Like it clearly goes alleyway, but as soon as the shadow happens, the bleeding seems to stop.
Is there anything else other than shadow and blood splatter
Where are you looking?
on the ground? And
On the ground outside of the alleyway?
Oh, are we not in there?
No, we didn't
Oh.
go in
It
it.
led up to it and then stopped at the shadow.
How long is the alleyway?
Sorry?
How long is the alleyway? Like,
It seems to be an alleyway that kind of connects to a couple of other
Serious?
homes. They're kind of in like a housing district. You do see there's like a dumpster, and then on the side of the larger building there's a fire escape. The next one is like a 1-story.
I feel like I need to rewatch New Girl to hang out with you.
do you think we should look in the dumpster?
We have
Why not?
a history with dumpsters. Yeah, why not?
That's true.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Alright.
Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last. Let's check.
I nominate Haru to look.
I second the
I'll
nomination.
go with him.
Detective boys are back.
Then you
Detective boys are back! Yes! No one else can join unless they have funny hats.
Well, you set me down, Kevin.
Oh, yes, sir.
I climb into the dumpster.
Instead of just opening it and
You're just gonna
looking
awkwardly stand there with the lid open.
I just open.
No, you should
and
look
I just-
first.
Okay, I peer in.
There's a body in there. You're gonna kill
Just awkwardly
somebody.
standing there while Haru's like trunk out of the dumpster, just swimming around.
So you look in the dumpster before climbing it.
I look into the dumpster. What do I see first?
Well, there's trash. Different little wrappers, some rotten food.
Asparagus, perhaps.
Make an investigation check. You see a lot, but let's just see how much.
Okay, thank you.
Anytime. Need a button.
18.
18. You actually find quite a bit in this dumpster, some things of value. The first thing you find, you pull out a very fine rapier.
Oh no!
There's a long sword as well. That's scratched, a little dirty now, little stuff.
Is there a back of
There is a
holding?
longbow in there. Looks very like it hasn't been in here long. You also, among your findings, you find 10 arrows.
Back of holding.
You also find this one little dagger. It looks a little more used than the other ones, but there's a tag on it, and on it it's labeled a very special dagger.
Oh! No!
Okay.
These are way your things.
Okay, I wanna while I'm in the dumpster,
Doesn't the bag
I'll
of
lift up
holding
my
have the
trunk.
keystone in it?
Rapier and Kevin, I hope you see this.
Do you have
Hold
it?
up the trunk. Rapier. Long sword.
Oh no.
Bow and arrow.
Oh,
Bow and arrows.
Oh yeah.
There's one arrow. There's two arrows. There's three arrows.
Oh goodness.
Do you have
Oh, I think I know who
Was
these
it in
things
your
are.
bag?
What?
The keystone.
No,
Kevin has
I
it.
have it, yeah.
A very special dagger.
Single tear falls out of Kevin's eye.
Was
Can
this
I
a
have
gift?
that?
Was this a
That
gift?
was-
Yes.
That was the first item that Joan bought from the brewer.
A very special dagger.
I'm gonna cry.
So I'm assuming these are Jones because I'm pretty sure I've seen this rapier before.
Yes.
I think it might. No.
Also, at this time, any items that you were keeping in Joan's bag of holding is no longer with you in your inventory, so you no longer have your hammer.
Oh shiz.
Is that his ancestor's hammer?
Yep.
That is my ancestor's hammer.
So the bag is not. Do you see like a really special bag, perhaps
Wait,
Can I
no,
look
I
through-
told
that might be able to hold a lot of things?
Can I look for the bag? Do I find the bag?
Isn't the dagger like
Like-
the scary dagger in there too?
I would assume
Do I see
not.
the
No,
bag?
it doesn't.
You do not find Joan's bag.
Oh, did
No,
you
she
get
gave
it to
she did give it to
Stormcrow?
her. Yeah.
So, I mean,
No.
I'm afraid to say it, but
We
my
didn't
dad
get it
might
from
be a
the-
little mad.
He was kind of mad
My
already.
dad, possibly my mom, possibly every ancestor that has gone before me.
Oh, that's a lot of ancestors.
You're just disappointing a lot of people.
Yep, that's not. Come on, man.
I mean, I'm really going through something right now. Okay,
Do you want a boo boo pop?
can I have a hug?
And me begrudgingly.
Healing time. Healing time.
Friendship.
And then I grab
There's
my
no
trunk
healing
and I
better
pull her
than
in
the
really,
power
really
of
close.
friendship.
Oh.
There's nothing more healing than the power of friendship. That's the moral of the story today. Love your friends. Well, that was
I
wonderful. I love that.
lost my hammer.
And everything else that we are holding in that bag.
And
Yeah.
Joan.
And Joan, yeah. oh, yeah, that one girl.
That's really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems.
Come on, Kevin.
It seems like you had a really intimate relationship with that hammer, and that losing it was comparable to that of losing a loved one.
Yes!
I favorite was when people leave and I can say, he's freaking gone.
He's freaking gone.
She's freaking gone.
I just want to walk
this is
in
true.
silence for a little bit.
Is this alley a dead end?
No, it continues on to other housing areas. You want to investigate the alley work? You come down.
I'm just peeking over the
Do
Yeah.
you see anything like on the walls?
Yeah.
Or
Sorry?
see anything on the walls or like on the roof or anything like blood or torn clothing
Go ahead and
or
make an investigation check.
Oh, and did I see
Guidance.
anything on the
Wait,
roof?
can we go like this and then go?
You can make an
Like
investigation
high five
check.
yourself. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Jeez!
oh my goodness, that's so dud.
Yeah,
Oh shoot!
it's so good.
It was a what now? Sorry.
It's
Invest-
investigation.
Okay, that's a 13.
13. As you, sorry, I just noticed that is very happy to play all the time. I had a track for this. As you kind of go up next to the dumpster near where the items were, you do see near the fire escape, there are claw marks on the side of this building. Pretty high up claw marks, like about person height. You kind of notice at this time, Kelsier kind of like walks up, puts his head down. You kind of follow the claw marks. They follow the fire escape. Looks like Kelsier probably was scratching at this place. You look on the fire escape, you do see a little torn piece of clothing, like some sort of black cloak.
Going up.
Yeah, do I see something on the roof?
As Kevin joins you, with a natural 20, there doesn't seem to be any sort of trail.
Okay.
You pick up maybe like a long reddish orange hair. But the trail, you can definitively say that for some reason beyond your scope as a ranger, the trail ends here.
Perhaps. I don't know. It's like, can make an Arcana check to see if anything like magically happened after the end of the.
It would be beyond your scope,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I would assume so.
No reason to roll.
Did Kevin take all the weapons? Like, do you have that in your inventory?
I just took the dagger.
Just a dagger?
Yeah.
Do I have room in my, to not be like too heavy to carry the rest of her weapons?
Excuse me.
Her weapons are all very light as a rogue. She carries all these and still moves around pretty quick. So I'll say for the purpose of this and our imaginary super character backpacks, but not quite bad bag of holdings, are able to assist Kevin in carrying some of her belongings back.
I have the rapier and the bow.
Yeah.
And the arrows.
Look at all the arrows.
I'm sure. I was gonna say. Samira would not mind carrying it.
Okay.
I have infinite amount of arrows.
Yeah.
I don't really need them.
Magic quiver.
Take those.
Magic quiver!
Okay.
New bit.
New bit. Skeleton. Magic quiver.
Well, I don't think that we're going to be able to find her.
Stormcrow?
Stormcrow's probably our best bet now.
Cassia?
Stormcrow's probably our best bet now.
Can we talk to Passia instead?
Yeah, she's a lot less freaky.
Yeah, but he has
That's-
connections.
That's true.
You're talking about Calyx?
Do we even have the rights to go
Yeah,
in the
she's
Thief
Stormrunner.
Guild without
Stormrunner.
Joey?
We should
That's right.
go to Calyx first, because we were going to meet
Yeah.
him. So we should do that first.
Agree.
Okay.
We make our
To
way
the, back to the
tavern.
bar.
Come on.
Okay.
Travel
The
music.
crowd actually has not really dispersed. Honestly, they've just kind of watched you. And as you guys kind of approach, you do see it. Just kind of like, it's very obvious by your guys' demeanor that something kind of bad happened. And just by your interactions, and they kind of make a path for you. Kind of split apart, looking a little sorrowful. You guys make your way back where you came. Kelsier just kind of by your side. With your investigation check, sorry, as you come down, you do, you're just kind of studying the ground for just any sort of way this trail could continue. In between some of the cracks in the alleyway, you do see some sort of something that sticks out to you. It's not bright, but it kind of just calls to you a little bit.
It's the necklace.
And you reach down
She keeps Kelsey in.
and you pull out a purple gem necklace.
Guys.
Can I put it on? It matches me.
Yeah, as you pick it up, you kind of look at the ground and you can see like some wet claw marks of digging into the ground. You gather from this with your natural 20 that this is where Kelsier was summoned down. Kelsier's then seemed to get in a scuffle, hit a figure, and then returned elsewhere and met up with Calyx. Poor dog's really sad. His tail's like completely still. He's been doing a lot better recently after.
Can I send him back if I touch the jewel? Can I send him back?
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's having a bad day.
He kind of like just looks up at you and just bows his head, babe. Return. Like a Pokeball.
Kelsier, I choose you.
I think he needs some sleep.
Probably a good idea. I'm
He
assuming we're
didn't
back at
look
the inn now.
That's good.
I'm assuming we're back at the inn now, yeah?
Yep, back to the inn.
Yeah, you guys make your way back to the Fired Ham. It's more near lunchtime now. The area is filling in with some more patrons. What do you do?
Well, we gotta look for, what was his name?
Calyx.
Calyx?
Make a perception check, I mean.
What time is it?
It's probably
Like lunchtime?
1-ish, 1, 2 o'clock.
Where are you? Lunchtime?
It's probably around noon. 15. You do see Calyx, but you don't see him first.
Ooh.
The first figure you see is someone you're very happy that has clothes on.
Hey!
The slicked upwards orange hair and sideburns of the steep V-neck, glitter jewels over a pink jacket shirt with black ties in front of it. Very, very tight pants. You see
Checks out.
Jackrath of Jackrath Amphitheaters
That checks out.
sitting at a table with Calyx. There's also another person there. Megan, would you like to describe your character?
Hey, we found it!
In character?
So she has.
Yes!
Yes! She has large horns.
Ooh.
And she has
Oh my gosh, so many things are tying
she's
together
a
right now.
singer.
Oh.
She's a what?
She. Do I have?
Do you need some help with the fawn descriptions?
Yes. Can I just introduce myself?
Like in
Sure,
character?
just physical description.
Like we approach the
she's
table.
a fawn, or otherwise known as a female satyr.
A Mr. Tumnus.
A Mr. Tumnus.
A Mrs. Tumnus,
Rover.
excuse me.
She's big smile, like some like beautiful brown hair, darker skin, a slew of instruments on her person. You can describe your clothing and yourself later as you approach and get closer. You do see Jack like, my friends! It's been so long! Come on!
Yeah.
Brings us, gets Kevin and Haru, and like sticks his foot out to kind of like try to get Emmy in like a big group hug. It's so nice to see you when I have clothes on and I'm back in my perfect self. Tell me, why do you look so glum?
We lost Joan.
Our friend disappeared.
Who is Joe?
Redhead.
The hot one. I mean, the redhead one that is totally. Shut up.
Kevin loves Joan.
No. Yeah, but she's not here, so I can say it. Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Kevin,
that's so
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Gives you a big hug.
Oh.
Hey, wash your hair. The dew. Takes a while. Thank you.
Right,
Hey, you know, it's alright. I know.
It-
We're still getting used to each other,
Is it?
but we have a bond that
Dude.
goes beyond that. So it's cool.
Yeah, I've heard your mixtape, Jackrath. I know. I know.
Wasn't he gonna
yeah.
make you a coffee?
He does get a little more shy, his confidence, his
Did you
bravado
ever make a
fades for
copy of that,
second.
mate?
Have you met Calliope?
You know, you sound so familiar.
Am I?
Feel like
my
maybe
name's
in another
Calliope.
life.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Wow, I haven't met people who look not like everybody else in this town yet. I mean, like,
Besides me, of course. One of a kind.
Oh,
She
yeah.
told me. She's my one of a kind star. She was my amphitheater. Tell her. She's
as,
great.
as a satyr, I look a little different from everybody else, so it's always exciting to meet people who don't look like me.
I forgot how much I love her.
So cute.
This is my friend Calliope. We travel around.
So,
I met them. They're nice.
oh, perfect.
I stole them a mask.
Oh my gosh.
Can I say it?
Yeah, do we give a mask to?
Kidding.
You have to give the bad mask in your inventory. Make sure you
Cool.
write that. Shows you the mask.
I know that mask. Caleb, do you remember when we were in the cave with the goblins? Where they were.
Oh, that was a terrible day for me.
Oh, yeah. It was a terrible day for a lot of women, too. Thrown into a well, never to be seen again. And anyway, context. So.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
You know what? We're very busy
I
adventurers.
know, we're very excited. We've got lots of adventures. So one time we were in a goblin cave, and
She's a natural performer.
we were in a goblin cave that we slipped into on accident, and we saw a line of women and some goblins that were in charge, and they had a large poster that had a woman who was wanted, and she had the mask, and they were comparing people to the woman that they'd taken
And
these
they
women.
didn't compare me because they knew I was a man, to be clear.
That is true.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that's, you know.
They didn't mistake me for a woman. I'm very macho.
But they were
Indeed.
kidnapping.
Sure.
I don't believe him.
You're a handsome fellow. You know.
They were kidnapping women
Just seems like an odd thing to say.
who looked like her, who looked like the woman in the picture.
Yeah, they were
So,
trying to find the gilded. Yeah.
but they called her something else. They called her
The butterfly princess.
that's
That's the one!
That's the one.
We just made a connection!
And
That's our friend!
Anyone who didn't look like her, they just threw into a pit and they killed them.
That's just not
Yeah,
right.
it's not something.
They're kind of the worst.
Absolutely.
So that's
No,
why
two-
Damien did not want to be a goblin. That's got it.
We were looking for
I mean, I haven't met many goblins, but all of them I met have murdered a woman in front of my eyes.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's not great. But okay, continue.
So, anyway, we killed some of them. We're just looking for a group called Maximus Ultor.
That would be us. Pleased to meet you.
That's them. Sorry, I didn't say so because I was
It's-
excited about the
it's-
sister thing.
I found you.
Do you fan?
It's been ages.
I know. So we went to Craneshire on our way back.
Yeah, because what's his name asked us to go there?
Lord.
Yeah.
Our friend.
Yeah, our friend Maury. He's
was
a
helping
nice
us.
guy.
Excuse me.
You say
You
nice
say-
guy?
You say.
I heard nice.
Oh.
I heard nice and bored.
This world is all kinds of turned upside down right now.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a talker. I'm a bit of a storyteller.
Oh no, that's
so
great.
I-
We love that.
Anyway.
I'm not a talker, so that's our whole
It's
dynamic.
great. It's a great one. That's great for you.
So we went to his mansion where we were invited, and
It was destroyed. Sorry.
It was destroyed, and we went and we saw that there was a little note saying that Maximus Ultor had been there. Oh no,
It was at
wasn't a note.
Craneshire. It was
yes,
the
we went to Craneshire. and we
Ilani,
asked
the
them.
orc. She was so nice.
Ilani.
Ilani, yes.
Yes.
I know Ilani pretty well.
And
Anyway.
she said that
Kevin had a crush on
Maximus
Ilani
Ultor
for like a
chased-
day.
Chased him out, and so I've been looking for him. I was saving up money with my performing to get passage to an island, because that's where.
Yeah, the Elf Island. That's
The
why.
Elf
That's
Oh,
where we
be
heard-
so glad that you did not go
Yeah,
there.
it
We
was
heard it's like
awful.
really nice there
Well,
and clean.
Sounds
It is
bad.
now.
No, it's not.
Oh, it is now.
They're recovering
I don't
from
think-
war.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's right.
really
Well, I'm sure they're doing a great job at it.
Can you just say
TJ is a nice
performing
guy.
again one more time?
Yeah, performing?
Thank you.
I'm
Sounds beautiful.
thank you.
Well,
I'm quite good. I'm quite good on the fiddle. If you want me to play.
We have a musician?
oh, you must hear her play. Put a hat up, darling. You must hear this.
So she goes.
Jeffrey takes like a tiny little hat out of his pocket and spins it, and as it does, it grows and grows and continues spinning in front of her.
And she finds a clear spot, and she takes out her fiddle, and she starts to play a tune, for everybody to hear. And
Make a performance check.
she dances. She starts to dance.
Aw. Oh, little Lindsay
What's your
Sterling girl.
performance
Is that a
modifier for the-
bard
for the
then?
gallery?
Yeah.
Plus 13 performance.
Wow.
It's-
So
Yeah, it's
she
definitely a
has
bard.
A 25.
Oh, dang.
25 for her performance.
As immediately as she starts playing, like all the lunch people like start to gather around, and she's like stomping her hoof on the table and like bouncing all the drinks, and people are like immediately come over. The lighting changes in the room. You don't really know why. Jeffrey's just like holding his chest out, and people are like throwing coins into the hat, and as the hat is spinning and more coins go into it, it gets bigger and bigger in order to hold more coins.
It's a pretty
It's
freaking cool
it's a
night.
splendid performance, and then she just kind of like takes one last note and stomps. The whole crowd erupts into cheers, and like, we love you. Ed!"
That was pretty
Can't
good.
really play the violin.
That was pretty
No.
good.
I just saw a comment. That's all.
That was pretty good.
Twitch chat.
Close it right now.
That was very good. Why, thank you.
That's
I've
funny.
been playing for quite a long time. Anyway, so now that we found you, do you know where Mord is? Perhaps I could help you find your friend. I know that the goblins were looking for her, so.
You would think maybe they took her?
That's quite a possibility. They had women of all shapes and sizes, so I would suspect that a woman who actually looked like the woman they were looking for would probably be kidnapped.
Do you know where they would take her, perchance?
Well, I only know the cave.
She wasn't taken by a goblin. That's not what the dog said. The dog said it was a flying magical shadow lady.
I don't know much about it. I just know
Just
that that's
Kevin
what I
knows
saw,
magical
and that's what
shadows.
Caleb saw.
No, but Aaron knows a
I
lot
do
about
think
what's
maybe
going
the
to happen.
goblin cave is a good place
And
to
he
start.
cannot metagame, so he's really
perhaps?
frustrated.
Have you heard of the name Zirkok?
No, I
Make a
haven't.
history check.
I'm 12.
Oh,
Perhaps I have. Let me think.
guidance.
Can I,
Sure you can, guys.
I can't hear you. Oh.
14? Oh, 14.
No.
Another question. How do you know? Why do you like Mord? He's
So-
your friend?
Caleb and I were in jail, and we both escaped. And once we escaped, there was a man who found us, and he said that he could help me, and that he could help Caleb.
I was a dog at the time.
Yes, he couldn't transform within his own will.
This is the first time I was a dog. It was like a couple months ago.
And so he helped us and helped him control his powers and promised that he could help me with my situation. So he's been helping us, and he directed us to his mansion. But we were never able to find him again.
And this is the same Mord.
doesn't sound
Just a
like
looking guy, horrific laughter.
He did have horrific laughter.
It's
He was a
pretty
bit
freaking-
scary,
it's
but,
pretty
you
freaking
know,
That was
he
my
never-
first red flag.
He
Rose
never
she
said
didn't
anything.
think he was cool.
He's kind of a d-bag, if I'm being honest.
He's kind of dead.
Well, he's helped us a lot. He set me up with this contact in Albemarle who gave me these potions, and he takes out like 2 little glowing vials that are like white. It's the only way I can control changing my form.
So what? Just could you give us like a basic description of what he looked like? Okay, same old.
Gray skin.
Yeah, he had a tail.
He thought it was really funny. Had a tail, scary beyond all reason.
He's super,
Yeah.
and he's your friend.
And she talks like this.
He doesn't talk like that.
I mean, I can see where she's coming from, yeah, but not really, no, but no, it's
There are
okay.
lots of more. Is that a common name?
I want to talk through the.
We have a very.
Oh, his last name. I wish it
Earring?
did.
Just to anybody else that can, everybody else in the group. So, do we tell her?
Tell.
No,
Oh.
this is so in the
Huh?
in the
Oh,
in
I
the
see.
earring. It's message, so it can be it's silent. The rings require speech. The earrings require touch.
So, do we tell her?
That Maud is dead,
Yeah.
and that we killed him.
Is that something that we should share?
I'm all for this.
I don't know if now is a great time.
Maybe not the
I
best
don't
times,
think
considering
it's
we
in our best
just
in-
met them.
I think we need to find Joe. So I
Yeah,
don't think
let's make
killing
that our
her is a good
priority.
idea.
I mean, if we specify that we murdered him while he was in
Why
his
are you all
torture
touching your
dungeon
ears?
of dead bodies,
Should we be touching our
might be
ears?
okay.
I don't want to.
I think let's just focus
Yeah,
on.
let's just
focus
let's
on
hold
Joe.
off on it for now. Let's just hold on off on it for now.
Alright. Sorry about that. I had an itch. I was getting.
Oh,
and
look.
I-
So did we.
yeah, it was.
Very itchy.
Very irritable. It's an
Irritable.
Ah!
Elephants in their large ears. It's, ear infections are out of control this time of year.
Elves.
Yeah, oh, you guys must get the same thing. Out of control. Anyway,
Blue dragon guys.
So how do you? Oh, by the way, so
I have
sorry.
it.
By the way, she has large ram horns and long droopy ears, and I will send out a character description in our chat so that you can.
We also have character portraits that are commissioned that'll be here next week for you guys to have a better image of our characters.
Oh
Will we stream here same time? Different time next week. It'll be at 7 usually. That's not 8.
So how close is the Goblin Cave?
Let me think.
It's like a probably like a 5-day journey on foot.
Probably like a
But we have a
5-day
carriage!
We have a carriage. Make it 2.5.
Oh, you have a carriage.
John told you like 5-6 journey on foot. Carriage halves it.
does
2.5
Calyx
days?
know?
Ask him.
Calyx,
Yes.
It's
I know-
Caleb, actually.
Calyx, sorry, I keep getting this wrong. But anyway, do you know Sarah Cock? No, Calliope doesn't, but is that something you would know?
No.
Hmm.
I, Calyx, have not. I don't.
Caleb?
It's alright.
What?
Calyx or okay, now I'm confused, Calliope. Calyx or Calyx?
Calyx. Right?
You guys have been together forever, right?
Calyx.
Is he lying?
Do you want to make an insight check?
You told us Calyx, so now I'm confused.
Yeah.
12.
12. His name isn't Calyx. Calliope's been calling him the wrong name for a while. For your entire journeys.
Just let me on. Calling you the wrong name.
Why do you feel bad?
Oh, no.
It's pretty close. No. It really is Calyx. It really is. I don't remember my own family. It could be Calyx. I could be wrong. It could be different. I don't mind.
Caleb.
No, you can still keep calling me Calyx. I don't mind at all. It's cool.
It's okay.
Can I call you Caleb?
That's not my name.
He kind of
Like
gives
a whole
everyone
different
nicknames.
name.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
have a
kinda the same.
nickname.
Talarian, TJ.
Caleb is his name, and that's what we all call him by. You understand?
Don't look at me.
I apologize.
And she reminds me of Joan a little bit. It's crazy.
Is that the butterfly princess?
Yeah, Kevin's in love with her. I mean,
No.
we all know. It's
No.
That's
you.
beautiful.
No.
We talk
No.
about it when he's not
No.
around.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
About that.
Is
But I'll talk about that later, I'm sure, because we're all going to be quite good friends, I imagine.
maybe.
Perfect!
Emmy is not
would
feeling
you
the
guys like
happy-go-lucky.
me to... Well, I'm looking If I help you find the dragon cave, do you think you could help me find more?
Did you say Dragon Cave?
Did you say Dragon Cave?
Oh, I apologize, the goblin. Sorry. I don't make a
Poke
lot of
my ears, if I had ears, they'd be
critters.
perked up.
I don't know. I apologize.
No, it's
I
alright.
don't know.
No, it's alright. No,
I think
it's
that's reasonable. I think if you help us find this cave, we can help you find more.
Perfect. Are they telling the truth?
Make an insight check.
Hurry, that was the worst
I
possible thing that
think
you
we
could
all
have ever
seem
said.
to like dicks no.
14. Make a deception check.
Oh,
We're like the
Shiz.
worst people
swear
ever.
word.
I just want to tell her.
No.
Wait a second.
Oh no.
Is this your card?
I've used
You
both
flip a
cards.
card, you get an ace. It's a natural crit. You believe everything he says.
Thank you guys so much.
Guys, you guys are just the nicest people.
That was a close one.
What the hell are we gonna do, mate? He's so dead.
Let's get the carriage.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out along the way.
Thank
The
you
carriage
guys,
is
I so
outside.
appreciate it.
This damn ear infection.
Oh.
Yeah, I get kind of itchy. I kind of itchy as well.
We all went swimming.
Yeah, it's kind of a, you
You
know,
get swimmer's ear.
you get
This
water
is
in the
not going
the
to
hole
end.
on
You
the
know,
side of
I
your head.
Just so we're
Nope,
clear.
nope,
I
nope.
didn't learn how to swim, but I never learned how to swim like a normal person.
So let's find that cave, yeah?
Yeah, to the cave.
You don't know how to swim?
I do know how to swim. But I learned from dryads and nymphs and things like that. So I don't know.
Hey, I don't mean to be selfish. But I'd like to meet my sister.
You have a sister? Oh my gosh! No way!
I don't know how common of a last name Stormrunner is.
I
There are
know
a lot of-
there's a lot of storm names.
It's
I
like a
don't
s-
know.
storm
Storm
something.
names.
Storm runner, stove, Chris,
It
stove,
does,
crow,
yeah.
storm.
Stone drain.
Does it have any similarities?
The storm.
You know,
It's a really
it could be
unfortunate
that.
one, but it's yeah.
Listen,
Does she have any similarities to Caleb?
I don't want to be an inconvenience. I can
She was a
go.
teacher.
No, I can go by myself.
Are you related to any? Oh, Caleb.
Well, I don't want to be an inconvenience. I can go meet my sister. I don't want to keep you guys from where you want to be, so I can maybe I'll catch up. I remember-ish the direction.
School of Magic, dude. That's the. Is that?
Um,
I can't remember if that's in Davenport.
yeah, we'll meet later.
Oh, the museum.
I'm sure.
Are you?
No, the School of Magic. I think it might be something in Davenport.
Caleb's will take good care of her.
We will.
Well,
Can any of you like restore health or?
Yeah, that's me. I do that.
I do it when she dies.
I can do that a little bit.
Really good at moral support.
If I touch
doesn't-
someone, I can help sometimes.
Got some potions. I can
I'm
have
quite
that.
helpful sometimes.
What?
Make a persuasion check for me, Amy.
Oh.
Do we have a
why
third
do you want to
healer?
know if we can?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that she'll be safe.
Oh, very well.
She's the only family I have. So.
14.
Oh, we're talking. Are we
No,
talking?
I can go. She's just there. Yeah, I'll go later.
You should go to
He
your
loves her so
sister.
much.
No, I can go later.
Can I tell you a story?
Is she safe?
She's in good hands, yeah.
No, I want to keep
Caleb,
this sister safe.
Well, it's your choice.
You're a good kid, mate. You're a good kid.
But, so Joan,
Caleb,
I will help.
we can. She's out there. That's enough for me right now.
We'll find her, okay?
Yeah.
We'll find her.
so Joan died once, and I brought her back to life. And then this one died, and I brought him back to life. So she's in good hands.
I can do that too.
Really?
Yeah, I can do that. Sometimes I
No,
know.
that's right. There was the
Why not?
the falcon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they there?
Does she ever vivify?
Make an insight check.
That's metagaming, I'm sorry.
I'm trying so hard not to metagame right now because I know a lot, not a lot, but
16.
16. For all you can tell, tell the truth.
question: does Kevin
Like,
canonically know?
I taught myself
You haven't
most
pre-established that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
most
It's
of my
not your backstory,
magic,
so no.
but
Darn it.
I'm quite good at it, especially when I use my fiddle as an instrument to conduct it. It helps.
Oh, do one. This is Jack right now. He's just video the whole time. You guys, are just. I have to write something down.
Inspiration.
I'd like
We're
to see
gonna have the Summer
Maximus Ultor in
Island,
the
the
musical.
Summer Island episode of Avatar where you come back as a Maximus.
Yeah, I like that. Gosh, the Davenport plays, they ruin that story every year. Huh?
About that hair, it's gone too far. I think we should
Yeah.
split up.
So, if you're obsessed, Jackers? Okay. Who would like to volunteer?
For what?
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll volunteer.
Perfect.
Sounds about right.
Good.
Is she gonna hurt me? Is she gonna hurt me?
I don't know.
Oh,
Emmy's totally cool
Make
with it.
a wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
Good.
Oh.
she pulls out her
Yeah.
fiddle. and
If
she's-
you'd like to resist any magical effects, if not, if you'd like to accept them, then you don't have to roll.
What the hell? Let's
She
go
pulls
for
out
it.
her fiddle and she starts to play a soft tune that's a bit lively,
Oh,
but
that's beautiful.
it's a little bit. It's a softer one. It's not quite as loud as the jig she was playing earlier, but it's
When
still
you
lively.
say that's beautiful, she says it at the exact same time as you.
That's really beautiful.
She says that at the exact same time as you.
Am I a singer now?
She says that a little bit before you.
Make him say something else.
Kevin.
They harmonize, actually.
I've never been able to sing before.
I've never been able to sing before.
The song is balanced on casting, but
What the hell are you doing? This is pretty cool.
It is just what I get.
and she ends her song.
After it ends, you're like, she could totally read my mind just now.
I was not giving you the ability to sing, but if you ever would like vocal lessons, I only charge 5 copper half hour.
5 gold! 5 gold! And out there, he kind of puts his
gold.
arms on his shoulders.
like, that's super cheap.
Through Jackman's Amphitheaters Enterprises. Actually, we offer voice now.
We know her voice now.
Yeah.
Yes!
Now, how long are you going to be gone, dear? Because I need to write your itinerary and your schedule. Like, we have to get started, Lumi. Because remember, we were gonna talk about me becoming your agent and you settling down here for a long time. And the thing about the boat earlier, you said you weren't gonna go anymore.
Well, we'll talk in a couple weeks, okay, Jackers? We'll discuss further my business arrangements.
Okay.
Thank you, Jackers.
What's darling?
You're much appreciated.
Oh yeah, I'll still love you when you come back.
Do you have a copy of your mixtape, Jacket, that I requested?
I'll say before he walked out the door, he just kind of looked back at it.
He has a mixtape?
I have to go. He walks out the bar doors.
From what I heard, it was fantastic, Calliope. I'm a fan of the arts, I guess.
So we have to go back to the Goblin
To
Cave.
the Goblin Cave.
Do the Goblin Cave,
Yes,
mate. Sooner
Now?
the better.
We're going
To
now?
the Goblin Cave.
We are renting the carriage by the week. I would like to be here back soon.
It's a very expensive carriage.
But we'll take it to where we found it. I do believe we should leave soon. But because Jackra seems to want me back.
Perfect, let's leave now.
Rather than
Wait
later.
a second.
Great.
Samira starts
We've got a
walking.
carriage ready to go. Horses are outside.
Samira's
We
already to
spent
the
300
door.
gold on it.
You guys exit the fire back on the streets of Davenport. The thick sea taste and smell flood your senses. Load up on the cart, Kevin at the wheel, and that's what we'll take a break.
Can I sit up next to Kevin?
What?
I want to be with the horses.
Sure.
Cool.
No problem.
I'll do it.
He said he was going to teach me.
We're going to take a 15-minute break, guys. A little area if people want to hang out with that and see what's up. We'll start things back up at 10:05. Thanks for watching.
Are we keeping these
Thank you,
mics on?
10:05.
Yeah, mice will stay live, guys.
Cool. Choo.
So just, I have food. It's over there. I
And
have
it's
Oreos and Doritos and
Oh!
Snickerdoodles.
heck to the yeah.
Um,
Heck to the yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have just eaten them.
I mean, you have more, so if you want to split it out.
I was thinking that.
Josh, I was trying so hard not to metagame. Just from the very little that I knew.
If you wait, can you say that a little bit louder? Say that a little louder, Jonah.
Yeah, if you,
Let me put the mics all back on. What'd you say,
Stand in
Jonah?
front of a camera.
so if you have Amazon Prime, can't you subscribe for free?
Oh my gosh! If you have Amazon Prime, you can connect it to your Twitch account and subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. How did you know that?
Yeah.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
I heard that somewhere. I gotta figure out how to do that.
Yeah, you can subscribe for free and get some really cool emotes that we just had commissions.
How the heck do I'm gonna figure that out.
It's a tier 1 sub.
That means it's a paid sub. That's not Amazon Prime. That's $4.99. Let me undo the zoom. Go.
Oh, Yeldark 1970. That's totally
Yeah.
bad.
There we are. Move the camera back a little bit if I can. Sorry guys, we're still setting this up. Hi, can you guys hear us? You should be able to hear us. Let me get rid of the other mics.
Hello.
Let me scroll down chat.
Oh.
This Kevin guy is pretty handsome, not gonna lie. Thanks, Lava Legs.
Open you.
Hold on, let me check up on some things. Tolan, Irish Moose, tad bit hard to hear the party. I did change the audio. I turned the party way up. I hope that's better. PJ, I'm just lurking, but gonna hype a nat 20. Yeah. By Revan's character, the Ray twist. This is fantastic, by the way. Thanks, Ian. Hope you guys are enjoying. Low key, want to see Ray whip out a fiddle. We'll work on that. We'll work on that in post.
We'll go buy a fiddle.
Everyone stretch. Okay, grab chat. Gonna grab some food. Don't let Ray start any riots.
I hear.
I hear? Great. Thanks, Dolan. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I honestly didn't expect anybody to watch today because I kind of announced it this morning. So this is cool. Let me think of a couple people real quick. Carter Anderson, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Julie Bean, Spartan OFX, Kyle Sizzy, Chicky, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. Kyle, thank you so much for the follow. Irish Moose, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's Tolan. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Tolan, you've been here for a while. Look at you. Ian, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Gav with the nice. Very nice. PJ, thank you for the tier 1. Michaela01. Hi, Michaela. Thanks again, David, for the 10 gifted subs and the Prime. Appreciate the Prime. What's my sub count? It's probably like 15 now. That's cool. Blue2U4. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. And the knock on woods. I guess we were jinxing ourselves at some point. Appreciate that.
A couple times.
Oh, it's Tolan did a hydration check. Everyone drink some water. Hydration check, please.
My water bottle's gone. I drank the whole
Wet
thing.
your whistle. Yelled Harp from 1970. Thank you so much for the follow. Lumba Legs. Thank you for the follow. Joe underscore. Oh, is that you? That's funny. Joe underscore bro 525. Thank you so much for the follow.
You
Is
said
that you, Joe?
you're handsome in the chat.
He said Kevin was handsome. It's a character.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Wish I could be there in person to.
No, he's saying I could be there.
Oh, be in. Are you purposely staying out of the shot? I guess you can't see it.
No, you didn't tilt it.
There we go.
Hi.
Here we are. Oh no. We can just be comfortable.
They're comfortable.
Yeah, we'll start things back up in about a little more than 5 minutes.
Leslie likes her. Emmy wants to get her.
Call upon me in your hour of need.
Yeah, this has been fun. If you guys see a funny moment, be sure to make a clip of it on the channel in the bottom right. You can hit clip and save a video.
That's cool.
One person session.
Let's eat my chips.
Exhausted.
Oh, hi, Leslie. Oh, no,
Can they see me? These are mine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I brought them.
I'm sorry.
I hope Kyle doesn't fail.
So everything that I was saying Calliope experienced is actual things I experienced in my campaign with Calliope. So Calliope, I can't say her
canon.
name without the accent. Calliope was a character. Josh and I just ran a campaign between the two of us, and she was my character in that one.
You had a 2-person campaign?
You can do one player, one DM.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And she went there, and I wasn't sure how connected the worlds were, but he's like, they have a picture of the Gilded Bandit, and I was like, so that's where we left off. So this is like canonical things that happened to her.
Cool.
So it's not just made up for convenience sake.
We
I
should have
promise.
told her we killed Mord. We should have just ripped off the Band-Aid. Now we seem like liars.
It's because we are.
We are liars.
We've lied a lot.
Leslie, come over here. Come sit
Why?
here.
She doesn't want to do the fun.
Oh, okay. You don't have to be. No one did my for the longest time.
For the longest time. Whoa.
Reagan, my cousin, is watching, and she says your accent is wild.
Her
Good.
accent is like a million accents mixed together. It's like not super discernible.
Say it's very Irish.
Where do you see
It's-
how many people
yeah.
are watching?
It's like it's kind of her own accent almost. Like she said, she was around a lot of druids and dryads, or not druids, nymphs and dryads. So, like in other satyrs, I would suppose you would presume. So that's kind of the accent they had within that group. But I'm sure you'll find out more of that later on the Calliope Chronicles.
It's not the Calliope Chronicles.
Calliope Chronicles.
This is.
I know.
It's not the show name, man. It's Downstage Dungeons.
I
Such a
know.
good name.
That's what her story was called. Like how your guys' was Maximus Ultor, we called hers the Calliope Chronicles.
From the play episode.
Do you want to show them some minis for character reference?
Sure. I posted a picture of Joan in your Discord. Yes, right there. This is Kevin. He's a dragonborn, and he has his hair pulled back into a bun because scales. This is Emric. She has purple lightning, and she's a gnome with purple hair, and she's kind of purple themed. This is Haru, who is a Loxodon.
This is me. That's Samira. She's got purple skin. And, I mean, the red bow isn't canon, but it could be. DM.
Totally.
Josh, I'm trying to figure out, there's Twitch Prime thing.
Who's Yassified Yasser?
Yas.
Yas, is that you?
No.
Yassified Yasser, thank you for loving this.
Yeah, so nice.
Thank you for loving this.
Like in my profile it says it is
I'm
connected.
trying to, I mean, not remember, but I haven't
that through
done
Twitch?
the
Or do you do it
Calliope voice in a very long
You
time.
do very good at it.
Thank you.
Accents scare me.
They
scary.
They scare me as well. Like when Joshua was asking me to describe my character in an accent, I was like, I can't remember how to talk like Calliope. It is really sad because I actually didn't know that Kalix was Kalix until he told me.
Oh, like Reagan didn't know?
No, I didn't. So I felt so bad. I was like, he's been hanging out for a long time. Other notable characters that have entered the Calliope Chronicles. Am I allowed to talk about other characters here? Or should I wait? No.
I wouldn't do it unless it comes up organically.
Okay.
Organically.
There were some other really neat ones though.
That's pretty cool.
I'm just remembering that I think there was one right before our last session ended that she encountered. And I can't remember this. I want to know who Yassified Yasser is so bad because I feel like it's probably someone who we know.
Right. Okay, I'm back now. What trouble has Ray caused?
Haven't done anything.
Who's
Ian's
Oh,
Annie,
that's Ian.
That's my mod friend.
Hi, Ian. I don't know you.
Are we going to start?
That means
Yeah, we're gonna start in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to
Alright.
turn off these notifications because I
That'd be nice.
failed. This is the only thing on my list that I didn't get done before this.
No, it's so weird. 'cause you're
Oh yes,
so-
I can do this now. This was a ruse. Watch. See Joan's name? Joan the half-elf rogue?
Ooh, free show.
Calliope the Bard.
Oh, it's still up here. Hold on.
If you couldn't tell, Calliope is a bard.
Hold on. It didn't work.
It's funny because me and Leslie were all
There it is.
talking earlier, and she's like, aren't bards the most useless class in the game?
No.
I was like, no.
Easily the strongest class.
Yeah, no,
I'm
bards.
sure Rangers are more useless.
Bards are like the strongest class in the whole game.
Not strong. That's the wrong word. But they're
No,
just good
they
at
got
everything.
crazy things.
They're like druids.
Like,
they can just do whatever.
They have Revivify and Luck. Or Wish.
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 Revivify is.
Oh.
Is a secret. Bards are third strongest.
Oh, please let us know. What is a stronger than a bard?
Fighter. Oh, wizards. Wizards are hard.
Wizard, cleric, and a bard.
I think wizards are hard.
Multi-class barbarian druid.
Druid's not on there?
Wizard, cleric, and a bard. Walk into a bar.
I played a barbarian druid multi-class once and he was busted. He took no damage.
They didn't talk to each other.
Boomish.
Monks
Yeah, how you guys liking it? I know the audio isn't ideal. Here, I know the.
I will move. I'm
Here's
good.
John.
No.
hair.
I was gonna say one thing. Oh, now I feel badly. Come back, please.
Come back.
Leslie, come take her place, please. Someone. I was just gonna say. I hope the audio is good. Cause
I think
it's
that
a budget. It's a budget
the
setup. But
owner of the stream should sing for the longest time because someone spent 1,000.
Wizard is the most versatile class. Cleric is the best healer and can take hits. Bard is almost as versatile as wizards but have better battle support.
Aaron, will you harmonize with me real quick?
What?
Will you harmonize with me real quick? Okay. For the longest time. For the longest time.
Yay.
You say no, they have to bow to me now.
There are dungeons to be slain and dragons to be explored. Wait.
I was
Yes,
so
Talon!
upset when you guys were like, so you're gonna play a different character? I was like, no.
No,
No?
definitely not one that Aaron has met before.
No, I don't know any other character that I might play.
I don't see broadcaster options.
I don't mind the notification so much.
It's not too bad today. I just don't want, like serious moments when Calyx is like, I need to defend my sister, and then you hear,
I need to defend my honor.
I must capture the
Is
aviator.
Michaela
I think
and
it's
your
time to
dad still
split.
watching?
I don't know.
Oh. We should relax and get
Is there a lag with the chat?
No, not really. Oh, with us to them, maybe a little bit, because this is a new internet connection. It's either it's between 5 and 15 seconds. Probably.
It is 1 a.m. for me. Wow.
And we better get started again, guys. You guys want to go back to your places?
Good
We're
boy hat.
Ian.
Kinda.
It's 1 a.m. for Ian.
1 a.m. for Ian.
Am I still live?
All right. So,
Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons, everybody. We just got off our break. Our heroes previously exited the fire.
Sorry. That was not tasteful.
Our heroes exited the Fire Cam Tavern in Davenport and now travel following Calliope. I guess. What are you doing, Calliope?
Well, I think that, if Calyx doesn't remember quite how the journey goes.
I know.
So we can guide you together.
Yeah.
We were both there quite shortly ago, but I think I remember,
Calyx is just like trying to sell it with as fast as he can. His performance is a natural one. But he's really trying to.
so are they
Dude.
lying?
Love Calyx. Does Calliope know where to go, or does she know where to go from Craneshire, or does she just know?
Why don't you make? You can decide between a history check and a survival check.
So there's like a 1 in 20 chance that she knows where she's actually going.
Okay,
She has a general direction. We're just gonna figure out
I'm choosing
how well general
survival.
direction goes.
General direction.
Survival.
General direction.
Oh!
Oh!
Did you ever get it?
I did,
Yes. I'm going to use my card.
Okay.
So
And that's what you get when you flip your card.
Alright.
Make it dramatic.
One
Do
moment.
Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
So far, between guidance and I rolled a 2. I got a 4 on guidance, so far I'm at a 6. Then I have a +4 in survival, so I'm at a 10.
Joker.
Oh!
And
Ah.
Jack, so I get +10. Dirty
Such a dirty 20.
Okay. Upon exiting the town, as soon as you get away from the last like straggling houses, there's like a few houses. There's just still a few houses like scattered around like the outskirts of town, mostly like small farmhouses on bits of land. But you know that the caves were up in Harrywood, which is east. You get a sign, check the stars, check the sky. Sorry, it's the morning time. And you're able to get a pretty good idea of what a straight shot to nearby that area would be, but you know, these are your new friends and you want to be confident.
Perfect. I know exactly where to go.
Me too!
So, I have a question. Do you guys like music when you travel, or would you like me to play something?
Silence is good.
I'm quite,
It's just characteristic of him, I think,
the
to
fiddle,
not roll well.
the pamphlet, the lyre, and the accordion.
I love the accordion.
That's great.
I'm all for silence. Can we do that?
Oh. Yeah, that's fine too. I hate music.
I think you're going to play a song.
The whole
Do you have
time?
a harmonica? Do you know the harmonica?
I don't know the
It's like
harmonica,
every now and then,
especially
probably.
I pick up instruments quite fast, so, I mean, if I ever tried practicing with one, I'm sure I could learn it.
Okay. Good to know.
So, yeah, we'll just
Could
write in
sing.
silence. Because
I'm down for
She
music.
has
you guys hate.
pins.
Oh, you like music?
I do. I really do. As
So do
long
I. Okay, let's see. Some nervous, is that right?
Well, but you and Emmerich?
I'm indifferent as long as we get there as quickly as we can.
Oh, of course.
Skinny little beanpole
And
threatens
Dragonborn, Kevin?
Yeah?
You like music?
Yeah, what are your guys' names?
Oh,
what came about.
Let's leave town together.
I read his mind, so I read some
This happens to us all the time. We're very impulsive. It gets us in a lot of trouble.
It
Last
happens
group
to
we
us.
left town with, there was, oh my goodness.
That happens to us too, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm Kevin. This is Samira. She's probably not going to tell you a name because
Just
I
our
don't think
character just a little bit for everyone
chat's
here.
sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin, Blue Dragonborn, 6'9". There's no significance to that number whatsoever. He also may or may not weigh 420 pounds. No significance.
Dude.
Maybe a little heavier on holidays.
A little bit heavier on all that. He's got like a scaly man bun thing going on up in the back. Sometimes lets down if he's ever on a ship. It's his scales below the breeze. He's got gold eyes. And just kind of a
winning smile.
when he's smiling.
He's pretty attractive, right?
Yeah, like a
His
solid
charisma's, 18, right? Oh no.
Charisma score.
It's
charisma
15.
score. With the modifier or no?
I usually just use the number.
Yeah.
Or
So like
however attractive you want your character.
yeah, like 15 out of 20.
He's nice.
Pretty for a dragon if if you're into that.
It's alright.
Most donkeys are
Not very
into that.
attractive.
That's a really bad. That's a bad Shrek reference. That was pretty poorly made.
It's a girl dragon.
I mean, of course, it's a girl dragon. But yeah, that's Cat.
And what was her name?
Samira is she's purple, and she has red horns and red eyes. She usually always has a black hood over her head that is oddly shaped because that is where Sir Reginald spends most of his time. Unless we're in combat, then he's in random parts of my armor to avoid getting hit by whatever I get hit by. That's pretty much it. I'm just in all black.
Oh, sorry.
My
It's
turn?
okay, you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Emmy is a gnome druid. She has purple hair and purple eyes.
Purple.
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 And she has like a Jafar staff with like
Yes.
snake head. Pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Pretty
But
dope.
she's like 3 feet tall and hates walking, so
That's a little big actually.
quite often, it's like twice her size. Quite often she does little like shoulder sits on Kevin and Baru if they're going long distances.
Been mostly Kevin as of late.
Days.
And big guy?
I'm Haru. Yeah, she kind of read my mind. Oh, yeah. He's large. He's an elephant. He's 7'7" and 500 pounds. So
Nice tusks.
a big guy. He does have some nice tusks.
Some great
Not
tusks.
that tusk size batteries.
He's never mind that. Okay. Yeah, he's large.
G13.
He's big. Big guy. Big heart. Bigger tusks.
Loves peanut butter.
Can we make a room t-shirt, please?
Oh, just like
Big guy,
we can say peanut butter.
Bigger tusks.
Yeah.
Oh, Joan is terrified of peanut butter. It's a phobia. So if we say the words peanut butter and Joan the character is here, she like starts freaking out. So we called it Shoddy Bobby for a long time. Shabby Bobby.
Yeah, the Tortolan word for peanut butter is shabby bobby.
Shabby
Yeah.
Bobby is the code word.
Yes.
We're
One of
putting
Haru's favorite foods.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's
so,
next on the
as
list
you
of
guys
t-shirts to
begin
make.
to again, for the first time in a long time, traverse the forests of...
It's our favorite terrain. It's my favorite terrain. Forest. It's not important.
Forest of the Kingdom. I need to know your marching order. Who else is doing in marching order?
I'm in the back.
We're in the carriage.
Oh yeah, we're in the carriage.
Right!
So
So
horses
we're-
Dang
are
it, I love marching order.
horses are definitely first.
Okay,
And I'm with Kevin
I'm
in the
so
front.
funny.
I never should have let you guys have a carrot. Once and I just fool.
It's the silliest goose.
You're sitting next to Kevin?
Yeah, I'm in front with the horses.
And then Kalani could be in the cart and start playing a song in the middle.
Sure.
Okay.
Make a performance check.
26.
Wow.
Some of the best music you maybe ever heard. Especially you.
Not a music
Oh, your
person.
many memories.
Many memories.
Kevin,
All six
how
of
are
them.
you operating this vehicle? Are you in a hurry? Are you taking your sweet time or a medium pace?
A medium pace.
Make a land vehicle check. So d20 plus 3.
Guidance. You gotta do the thing.
Oh,
You actually can't touch Kevin because you're in the cart.
Oh.
Oh, no
Far
guidance.
away?
It's a closed cart.
plus proficiency.
I was thinking it was like
Yes, it's just d20 plus
Okay.
plus
15.
15.
Yep.
Yeah, you're able to do it pretty well. It does start as like a road, and then eventually kind of goes more into like dirtier, bumper territory again. You are quite the land rider.
fun.
Yeah.
Found.
Okay, so you start to travel north. You see some familiar sights. Kevin, you recognize a particular bridge on your way that reminds you of a friend that you're missing pretty hard right now.
Oh, Kevin.
Sorry.
You! Your other person!
Oh, why?
Now we finish the story.
Why
It's who?
We had a COVID break. Is the whole thing. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to travel through the night? How do you want to ride this?
You say, how you want to do this?
Yeah. It's a 3-day journey
Yeah.
that by carriage, according to Calliope and Calyx. So, you guys want to go straight through the night for a day, or start to make camp?
Turn it over to the squad. And do you want to go through the night? We want to stop for the evening and stop in the
I
morning?
like going through the night.
How are the horses looking?
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's nice to give horses breaks. You
Yeah,
know this. It's
yeah.
a farm boy. If you go through the night, you will suffer exhaustion.
Yeah.
well,
I think it might be
Do you want to find your friend? I think
as
that's
fast as possible, but I think it would be best to preserve the health of our friends that are pulling us so kindly.
Also
think-
very expensive to
They're very
replace horses.
expensive.
They
That's
say they
true.
really appreciate that. It's kind of getting late.
Yeah, it is kind
Oh,
of
we
getting.
have
Yeah, I also. Yeah,
This
it's
marriage is very
it's
expensive.
almost
I know,
1,000
it's
pounds between the two of us. So
Make camp.
let's make it. Let's make it.
perfect.
You guys make camp on your way. These are pretty safe territories, mostly uneventful the last time you were here too. So, continuing on, I'll say for purposes is keep watch so we can travel through a little faster. Day passes, you head up north through the great forests. Eventually, at the beginning of the third day, there is a bit of a shift as you travel. The large green pine that you're used to, it's a lot of green and brown that starts turning into spruce and lighter barked trees, and the colors of the leaves begin to change into more of a auburn and yellow mix, as almost like changing as you go through. It's like almost a changing of seasons slowly through your final day as you exit the forests of Elon and enter the county of Herrywood.
I love Herrywood. I mean,
Herrywood?
it's and saving people from evil women and saving women from evil goblins.
I wasn't a big fan of the harpies.
Yeah, I know how things are. A lot of.
I do hope Wilbur's doing okay. He was our lion friend.
I hope we run across him.
You remember Leaf? Lower languages.
He was very smart. He had a little friend that come up on his shoulder, a little man made out of wood. And he knew all languages, but he couldn't speak. But we do miss our lion, our lion friend.
Yeah, this area can be a little dangerous, so just
Keep an eye out.
keep an eye out. Yeah.
They're stealing men in one place and women in another.
It's not very funny, I don't think.
I
Maybe we
thought with humor. I apologize if I offended anyone.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, what?
Caleb, can I go over, grab Caleb with my trunk and just like take him a little away from the group?
You're in a cart.
Oh. I thought we were making camp.
Yeah, we were
I
making
spent
camp.
through a couple days of camp as we got here, so remember this was the third day you were in the cart as the leaves changed. However, politely, as you get further and further into this forest, a lot of these trees look the same. I'm trying to make a survival check.
Good thing we have a ranger that knows terrain.
It's my favorite terrain. It's my favorite.
Oh,
What do I get my favorite terrain?
okay.
No, you already rolled.
Okay.
8. You have no idea where you are anymore? This might have been a huge mistake.
But my group can't become lost.
Don't worry, guys. We're almost there.
Can I tell his line?
Do we believe him?
I thought you were.
Oh, they just don't
Do you
know.
know where we're going? I thought you knew too.
Can any of us hear this conversation
You see
going
this
on?
all happening?
Yeah. It's really hard.
Oh,
So
we lost.
We're lost.
We're what now?
No. We're within the.
Calix, you are terrible at lying, which is an admirable trait, I must say, but you're really bad at it. Just over my shoulder.
At least I can tell when you're lying.
Well, I don't like his accusations.
It's good that you can't lie, you know. It's admirable.
She turns into a rabbit.
Did you pick it up?
Think I struck a chord.
We're within the vicinity. We kind of slipped into the cave, and we came out another way. So, it might take a bit, but does anyone know forests very well?
So in forests, I can track really well. So can I start looking around the
Is it
area
your favorite
for?
terrain?
It is my favorite terrain. I can
It
start.
is mostly with tracking, but you would be keen to observe things and be knowledgeable of things. You could take in the setting around you very well. You can't discern Like you wouldn't be able to be like, oh, this breeze means that there's a cave opening in this direction.
No, I was kind of just saying investigate the area and tracks for like goblins,
This is
for
farmland,
like
right?
hints of or women.
Make a perception check for me. I'll say this is like as we go along.
Perception.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
Make a perception check. Natural one.
2.
Hey, no.
Is it a card one?
What time is it?
You don't
What
know.
time is it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, it was a 2.
4! No,
It's
you
okay, it
don't
wouldn't
see
have helped me
anything.
later.
18.
Oh, yeah.
Very different air than you've been smelling recently. You don't notice anything particular, but you pretty much only smelt either the sea or rotting corpses for a long time, or unicorn dust.
Or sewage.
Those 3 things have
There's
been
that one too.
what is essentially
Dumpsters.
So there's so much life here, you know. It kind of reminds you of your home back in the Durval jungle. At least the faint memories you know of it. Kind of makes you ponder on your ancestors and your hammer a little bit.
Have we stopped? Or are we still writing?
But you also feel
We've
something a
stopped
little bit
because they're
warm
lost.
in your chest. When you
I think so.
consider the disappointment. Seems more reassurance.
My man!
You get the sense that they know it wasn't
Aww.
you rejecting them.
My man!
I would never want to reject them.
Can I like go up high, like climb a
You guys
tree or
wanna stop the car?
something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
stop
assuming
the-
we
we-
stopped
we
once they
assume-
said they were lost.
Yeah, I want to go up high and see if I can see a mountain where a
Climb a tree
cave
with
would
an
be.
acrobatics check.
Can
Yeah.
I search around for anything that may be familiar or anything?
Survival check.
Jeez Louise. 11.
11.
Can I climb a tree? It's my favorite terrain,
Not
man.
quickly.
Okay,
Climb.
slowly climb a tree.
What? 21?
Oh, that's an excellent point.
I mean, it can
I've
fly.
been like waiting. I didn't want to interrupt anyone, and I can bring her with too.
True.
That's a good point. Why am I climbing a tree?
I don't know, we have 2 druids. They can both fly.
Yeah, but one can't control it very well.
So you make a fair way up the tree where you can kind of see other trees. If you'd like to make a check for anything.
Sure.
Perception.
Yeah.
I see it.
We're not nearby.
I'd like to see a
Something
cave.
over here. If you would like to take a look, I found some footprints. And
Did you guidance me?
No, you're up in a
No, you're up in a tree.
10.
10. A lot of trees.
A lot of trees.
Thicket, if you will.
Supposed to be my
I
terrain.
found some tracks down here. If you want to help me, just
Back down the tree.
Are we walking on foot at this point, or in the carriage following the footprints?
We stopped on the carriage.
I know, but she
I
said
assumed we got
footprints,
it.
so I don't. Are we getting back in the carriage, or
I don't know.
are we gonna tie it to a tree?
Am I on the ground again?
Yeah.
Okay. You said tracks.
Yes, I found some over here.
Can I investigate the tracks?
Make a survival check. Or investigation, whichever you
Hey,
want. Wow, I looked at her do this while the sound effect played. Perfect.
Did you just cast Mage Hand?
21!
How you did that? Goodness.
21.
21!
What are
Oh.
you looking for with these tracks? Are you trying to identify them, or are you trying to
I'm trying to
see
just.
where they lead? What do you want out of this? What do you want out of this 21? I'll give you one of those 2 things.
I want to know if the tracks are goblin.
Spiders, what are the spiders?
That would definitely be out of your realm of knowledge. They could be. You've heard that goblins are small, and these are definitely
that's true.
small footprints.
Oh.
Yeah, and I can find out how long ago they passed through. Too.
Yeah.
Are they recent?
Freshish. Probably within the last 2 or 3 hours.
Should we just try to follow the tracks? I don't think there's much of another option if we don't know where we're going. Oh, the eagle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you would be able to see the cave and know it's the cave?
Not necessarily, especially through all the leaves.
Yeah, it wasn't like on a plateau or anything. It was
Yeah.
kind of underneath. It was almost hidden.
We could just
So tracks might be better. Can Kelsier track?
Certainly try.
Just bring him out.
A purple flash of light, and out comes the figure of Kelsier. He kind of looks around and like looks at everybody. And his ears droop a little bit.
Oh. No! Go over and just give him a couple pets and like scratch behind his ear. I know he's sad.
He
But...
quietly, like, just barely leans into you a little bit.
Kevin, do you have that piece of her cloak by chance? Still?
Who's cloak?
I didn't
I don't think we picked
I
it
didn't
up.
specifically say to grab
But
it.
I have the
don't think
necklace.
he picked it up.
Well, maybe like I have her dagger. I have
Oh
a
yeah,
dagger.
her
He
dagger.
didn't put it herself,
What,
just on her
what
Perhaps-
color was your friend's cloak?
With a mask.
Oh, let's
The mask.
Let's try to give Kelsier the mask to catch the scent, possibly.
Hold it, Kelsier. Can
Can Caleb ask if he can track?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey Caleb! Can you ask Kelsier if he can track?
I can, but it takes a bit of my power through the day.
good thing we're about to take a long rest. we're perhaps like after said rest we would have like the
I
benefits of like a.
Of like a long rest.
I want to be helpful. I'm sorry. Kind of like turns his hand a little bit.
I feel
and, like,
bad.
these green, like translucent vines kind of appear around his hands and kind of dissipate as he does it. And then he like goes down and like pets the dog, and he's just kind of silent for a little bit. Could try his best, but he doesn't really know how helpful that would be. But you can certainly try, is what he said.
Sounds like the DM.
Hmm.
You can certainly try.
Sure, why not?
Make a survival check.
His guidance just slammed.
14.
We need to get you a very long stick for these two.
I want a button.
Guidance.
Like, yeah.
Guidance.
Like the-
Easy.
like
The easy button.
Yeah.
Guidance.
14. They're easy enough to follow for a while. It kind of gets lost every once in a while through like just grass and stuff. It's not all just like dirt all the way. But where it is simple dirt, you're able to follow. It just kind of continues into the forest, almost dead east from your current location.
Can what is the shape of the
Uh-oh.
What was? Were we going to ignore that sound? Or are trees falling down, or is that some sort of like elemental or something?
Do I know
Or
what
like
the sound is?
giant?
What an animal from the sound?
You
Oh,
feel the ground shake a little bit on that.
You are a
Lordy.
sense danger?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
I have primeval.
Northeast, yes, for sure.
You betcha.
I'm not feeling so.
I'm gonna assume those
Do
are
I recognize
goblins.
the language?
No.
John
I
might.
don't.
No.
Would
Do I?
John recognize the language?
None of you would recognize the language.
I have
Getting closer now.
primeval awareness. I can sense whether aberrations, celestial dragons, elements, fae, fiends are in 6 miles of me.
What's the list?
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead present within 6 miles when I'm in a forest.
So you can sense
No.
me.
No.
But something is definitely coming closer to you guys.
I'm gonna hide behind
Perhaps
the
we
biggest
should
tree.
hide, like,
Biggest big tree?
hide?
Stealth?
Next biggest
Should she
tree.
hide?
Can I just cast
No.
pass without a trace?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, we do
I'm
that,
gonna
huh?
cast that. Oh, the carriage.
So what's the what?
Okay.
But the cast
We're gonna have to pay
adaptation
so much
saving-
money.
Go.
Can fly me in, or like what something on our violin and float back to a tree.
Can't invisibility make something disappear?
It's gonna use that spell slot.
Invisibility,
I
the
think
spell.
it's just 2 people.
But
It's
can
just
it be
people.
something? Invisibility?
I can check,
Would
but
you
I
stealth?
don't think so.
Well, is she casting cast without a trace?
I already cast it.
Yeah,
We're
already
all
passed, so it's plus 10.
Plus 10.
plus 10.
Oh,
Stealth
can
for
I
yourself.
attack?
Oh,
Oh!
group self?
That's a 30 for me.
30?
Uh-huh.
20?
Natural 20.
Ugh.
I got a natural 1.
So
I'm so torqued right now on
Oh,
this
I
natural
guess
20.
both the crits counteract each other.
But
So,
plus 10,
what'd
that's
you get?
11.
30-20.
30-20? What'd you get? Did you stop at all?
Wait, what?
I got a natural
Oh,
1
well,
when you got
so
a
I
natural
have a
20.
question about the
What does that
carriage.
It means
Yeah.
there's no crit.
Is that part of Cast Without a Trace or no?
That's
No, it affects people.
That's
Only
okay.
people- So
Yes.
I have
We're
invisibility.
hidden, that's
I
what
can cast
matters.
it on 2 quote creatures, and anything they are wearing or carrying is invisible too.
Whatever you do, you have to decide right now.
Okay, I turn the horses invisible.
You turn the horses invisible?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you turn the horses invisible,
That means the carriage disappears, right? Because they're wearing the carriage?
Yeah, right? Wearing or carrying.
I would say for the purpose of this, the carriage wouldn't disappear, but like the horses' saddles would, and all the like the bags on their sides that have like some supplies. They,
You should have
they do
unhooked
disappear,
them.
but probably not the carriage. But as you do that, you do see the tree that Samira was on slam on the ground, and you see on this other tree this large, round, tannish hand, like 30 feet up, grab the tree and
Oh my word.
appear behind it. You see this large, giant figure moving around. You guys all see this with your stealth checks, and you look down below, and you see like little movements throughout the forest, and Bill screaming of like two little rock scope. You see as this thing lumbers forward, it sees you, and then another one appears behind it, also looking around. You're not hit it, and you just turn the horses invisible.
Oh no!
But it's my concentration that does
As it
pass without a trace, not
slams
hers.
its giant foot on top of the carriage, shattering it, splintered.
It's gonna cost us so much. We're in so much trouble.
I need you to roll for it.
Did we get the insurance?
Did
Was
we
that
all
her
agree
carriage
with this?
insurance?
Well, it's her concentration,
Not
right?
hers. Without a trace.
I know, but you are specifically very visible, and you did stuff.
Oh, well,
Are the horses
I
alive?
would have had to do that beforehand.
Are the
What?
horses alive?
Oh man.
You can't see the horses. That's not a great sign.
Oh my
they're
gosh.
invisible,
So there's 2 of these things?
I think this. Oh man.
We're gonna have to fight them,
What do
aren't
they
we?
look like?
I'll show
We're
you.
about to spend so much money.
Ugh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
There
lordy.
goes our bounty from Isle of Demetrius.
I'm in danger. Talent, thank you for that one, buddy. Somebody
that
threw
what
that
he
in the chat, yeah. Had to steal that from him.
Simpsons, right?
Lordy, lordy. Oh, it's great battle music.
16.
You would be exactly here.
Oh no. We should have moved. Like, not just stood by the carriage with pass without a trace.
Sure, guys, file that in just a moment. As you see this thing.
Oh,
Say what now?
that looks bigger than
They
Mumpy.
also have 2 heads.
Oh, that's so cute and fun.
Does 2
for
heads
us.
make cord breaker?
No.
Wait, what now?
Cord breaker is when I can shoot another enemy within 5 foot of another enemy. He let me do it with the not Hydra. The what did we fight in the monster aisle with the multiple heads? Was it a Hydra? Oh, it wasn't a Kraken. It was a Hydra.
It's not a Kraken.
It was a Hydra.
Sorry guys, I'm running a lot of things at the same time. I'm going very fast.
Okay, I
You're
can
doing
cord
great.
breaker with both of those guys.
Well,
I haven't used that in a long time. Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, sorry guys, I don't have Dwarven for it, but this is what Amy's looking at. Alright, Amy, what was your initiative?
Oh, 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Okay, which trees would the rest of you like to be hiking behind?
Where are the trees?
It's really like, it's a forest thicket, but like, the ones that are standing, I did little green scribbles like.
I want to be hiding behind the closest one, closest to enemy.
Okay. Great. Sorry, Kevin, where are you at?
Tree probably closest to Haru.
Okay.
I'm not being able to see very well.
Samira?
Furthest most this way on the board.
Okay. I have a generic human farming, and then we got a glad you want 5 feet. Helix. We're gonna get started with combat real soon. It's gonna be fun. If you choose to engage, you will have to roll for initiative. You fully can stay behind those trees
How
because you
tall
guys
are they?
are stealth.
We are stuck.
These are probably about 25 to 30 feet tall.
Gold shot.
So,
Mumpy size.
They
yes,
look
these are
mumpy.
yeah.
They look bigger than mumpy.
For scale, here's our little gnome friend, and here's one of their heads.
Hey. Does
You're so good.
Break if you use a spell?
If I use another
If
spell,
I use a spell?
No.
no, it's my concentration.
Alright.
Okay.
Can I do something?
Actually, it's not
No, there's no surprise round.
Strictly a
Do
ranger
I
thing.
see
Pass without trace.
like?
It's
'cause
definitely a ranger spell.
heard
I
other
don't know if
voices?
other
Yeah.
ones can.
Do I see those other voices?
I'll let you make a perception check. Emmy, what was your initiative again? Sorry.
16.
You're a
16?
fighter, right?
Okay, we're gonna get roll here.
I think Eldritch Knight. The spiders don't specifically have spells Eldritch Knights do. I think they're,
I don't know if that would
but
be
it's and
invisible
it's
spell.
the spells are specific
Yes, these are all.
to wizards. I
Sure.
think.
No, I mean
Good
it's
idea.
a sorcerer ranger paladin.
All right,
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, first up in the order
I
is
can't
going
remember
to
which
be.
spells they learn.
Oh, which ones you get to
Yeah,
learn?
I think it might be wizard.
What book are Eldritch Knights in?
I think it should be in there. It's a subclass of fighter.
Another one lumbers out. Actually, this one crushed the carrot, so it's here.
It'd be really great if we got away now.
It's super great if we had a carriage that was intact.
I rolled a 7
Or Mumpy.
for my perception check.
No, you do not see them. You can still hear them. They're getting farther and farther away. You're like. Okay. That one who just crushed the carriage is gonna come up to you. Dirty 20.
Can I cast Spirit Shield?
Yes, roll for initiative. Roll for initiative first, but this will take your reaction.
I get advantage on initiative. 16.
16. What's your dex score?
Yeah,
Like
you're right. It's wizards.
the number or like the?
The number.
9.
9? Okay. Emmy probably first. Okay. So that is going to hit.
No, you get Misty Step
And
though.
Spirit
Misty
Shield.
Step is bad.
Yes, so you roll for Spirit Shield.
I got it already.
You're gonna take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing brings one of its massive hands. It's bigger than you are, and boom, just brings it down right on top of you.
Subtract 7.
Subtract 7, so only 6.
What?
6.
11.
13 minus 7 is.
What was it?
6.
13 or 18?
It's 13.
Okay, so
Yes, it's 13.
So 7.
7 total on that one. He is going to
Okay.
attack you again, though.
Yeah, of course.
Which is fine because it was a 9. So he brings one down. You understand this language. Do any of the rest of you speak Orcish?
Yes!
No.
I speak of
Yes,
the
they're not
orcish.
orcs, but it is a language.
Sturdy than thought.
Brings out the other one, you just dodge out of the way.
Sturdy.
I do need you to make a
do you
concentration
say?
check for invisibility.
Sturdier than
The
thought.
horses.
Sturdier than I thought.
Oh,
Sturdy than thought.
thank you for spelling that out for me.
no, just you roll.
Oh, just a d20. Gotcha. 13.
Sturdy. It's pretty sturdy.
13? Okay. You do maintain your concentration on the invisibility.
Is he visible now?
Oh, yeah,
No.
I just
No,
saw
but
that
you-
thing about
okay.
Eldritch Knight and
No,
wizard
you're
spells and
still
everything. I
behind the screen,
appreciate
but
you.
the spirit
Here's the
shield
cinema.
activated,
Yeah.
now you're in combat.
I was
Okay.
actively looking at the chat.
That's going to be a
Appreciate
turn.
you, brother.
It's you, Emmy. What are you doing?
I want to turn invisible and run as far as I can.
If you do that, the horses will become
Too
visible.
bad.
Alright.
Sucks to suck.
I would imagine the horses would have ran away when the carriage was I mean, that's natural horse instinct.
Hey, they're possibly dead.
And they didn't get quite far. Oh, this one's a cow.
Specifically,
Oh, this one's a cow.
Hold on. I
You
have
know,
one
if
baggie.
Samira and Kevin weren't both drunk in that interaction, we probably would have ended up with a horse and a cow.
I got this from Target for $7 in the
Nice.
children's toy section.
Was there like an insurance option for that carriage
Yeah.
that was talked about?
I didn't even think to.
Being serious.
I tried to buy the carriage to begin with. I said, I'll offer you 3,000 gold. Just give me the whole carriage, because I don't
You
want to
said,
have to
"Oh,
be
we'll give it
responsible for
One of
bringing
the
it back.
horses is pretty far. This one would be like,
I'm glad we get
suddenly very aware of
I
itself.
can't find
And you
the horse.
blink out of his
And can
distance.
I turn Haru invisible too and go behind him? I know he still has pass without a
Okay,
trace.
are you moving?
Yes, I
Okay,
am
it's going
running.
to take an attack of opportunity against you with disadvantage. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh my
It
god.
was a natural 19 and a natural 18 for disadvantage.
hit?
And almost max damage. Wow. Hold on, feel like that. Exactly. You're gonna take 20 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh,
for this
lordy.
one. As you turn to run, and just another fist, the ground around you, like rocks, kind of bounce. And I need a concentration check by you so you can maintain invisibility.
Oh no.
7.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, 17.
17? You're still concentrated, but it's hurting. It's getting harder and harder.
Kevin's
taking
gonna
a beat.
engage as well.
Roll for initiative, Kevin.
I don't want to go into the battle, but
What'd you get?
3.
Okay. Actually, that's great.
I'm gonna engage too.
Great. Roll for initiative. Maru!
12.
What are you doing?
Or sorry, 14.
So I'm invisible behind the tree.
You're not invisible, you're just hiding behind the tree.
Alright,
No,
what are we gonna
I
do?
Did she not
made him
make it?
invisible because I
You would have
couldn't.
had to
gonna do
touch
it.
him.
Oh, it's touch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Okay.
Don't do that one.
How big is this thing compared to me?
Much.
He's over 3 times your size.
So like,
He lumbers over you. It's like a 3-story building. And he has two heads. One of them is kind of dozing, while the other one is awake and really mad.
okay, I want to rage.
On all of them?
Good man.
Um,
And that one's the one closest. The rest of them, there's like one of the heads is like trying their best to turn around looking for other things and like looking around. And one of them is like spotting a horse.
Okay.
Or what are you doing?
I'm gonna
Samir?
come out from behind the tree and
You're on deck. Okay.
try to talk to this orc really quick.
Do you speak Orcish?
Nope. I'm gonna speak common
Okay.
and cross my fingers that they understand me.
It's not an orc. You would know
I need
this.
to look at the book.
Okay. Hello, big man. You know, that's the first time I've been able to say big man compared to.
Was that in character? He kind of turns his head to the one that's asleep, like.
Friend. I am.
This is gonna take your action.
Oh,
And it's more than one sentence, so it's not your free action.
okay. We're just passing through. We are just passing through. You just destroyed our carriage. We would just like passage through this land.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage for your action.
Oh my gosh. A natural 2 and a natural 4. So,
Nice.
persuasion.
Listen, you Buffafuno! This dumb cow.
He's not a cow.
Only you understand that, though.
Yeah. Samira giggles.
Well, I take that as a no.
And that's your turn unless you want to do movement.
He's not within attack of opportunity range, is he?
Hard to say.
Aww.
You're between 10 and 15 feet away from the ledge.
Okay, I'm gonna run like the long way towards Kevin's way,
Okay?
just like as
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can add some more pieces here. You would pass Kevin, like, side to side.
make me not like let me go in front of his tree, not behind him, but like in front of his tree.
Oh, so here.
Yeah.
Okay?
And yeah, let me just get a little as far as I can away from.
Okay, 5, 10, 15,
About 40.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll say you're in that area.
Okay.
Okay. That's your turn. Samira.
Am I allowed to ask the group if they want to run?
Can't be seen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to see the
We're not used to
board.
this. It's okay.
Can I talk to the group?
Yes. If you use one sentence or less, it's a free action.
Okay. But their response would also be like, can they respond to me?
Yeah, as a free action.
Okay. Do we want to run or fight?
Run.
Okay, I'm gonna cast darkness right here,
Okay.
so that it gets both of them in the 15 sphere.
Okay.
They're within. And I'm going
you-
to advise my group
That
to
will
run.
get rid of pass without a trace because it's concentration. You do that.
Yeah, but we're all engaged in combat right now.
Okay. So describe where you're putting this sphere.
I just wanted to put it so that both of these guys would be confused. So that it would give us some leeway to run.
Okay.
Yes? Sound like a good plan? Okay, so I cast it and I say in my earpiece, run! And then I use my 30 feet of movement to go,
Back. Okay.
back in direction.
Okay. You bring up your hands. The purple mist kind of comes off and turns into this black ichor that quickly surrounds, and you're can't see you. No, can't see. Sorry, can't see either. Okay, is that your turn, Samira?
Yeah.
All right. Next up is this guy. He's gonna run this way. Gets out of the darkness eventually. Runs into a tree.
That was helpful.
There's just taking his speed.
Politely is hiding currently, correct? Behind the tree?
Yes.
Hiding?
Uh-huh.
Oh
He's gonna go
Should have saved the horse. My bad.
Better the horse than us.
He picks up the horse in his hand.
Gosh darn it.
I mean, if he's happy.
Better the horse than us.
He's out of the darkness now. Since
Better the
darkness
horse
is
than us, yeah.
This circle. Darkness is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he seems rather taken with the horse. I think we should take this as an opportunity
use your
to
free
run.
action.
Oh, okay, sorry. Never
Yes.
mind. That's what
okay.
I'm thinking, though.
After that, it's going to be a huge jump in initiative down to still the other guy. Okay, he's gonna run. He sees Haru.
Oh yeah.
So he two swings at Haru. First one's gonna be 18.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
we
wait.
would be able to.
If I have my
anyway.
shield equipped, no. Because that means my AC is 19.
What weapon are you wielding?
My my sword and my shield.
In the future, when you roll initiative, since you switch weapons so much with dual wield, let me know which one you have. So sword shield right now.
Yeah, sword and shield.
So that one would miss.
Cool.
Okay. Next one is dirty 20.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 11 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 6. Round it up. As you're running, and he kind of like runs at you a little bit like an animal. He like gets down, just trying to misses the first one, and the second one it does hit you, like kind of hits your shoulder, kind of weird.
Well, that kind of hurts. Okay.
That is its turn. Calliope, what are you doing?
I tried to do a lot of things.
You did. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Heidi girl. She's a Heidi girl.
Why are they so secretive?
So sneaky.
So sneaky.
First thing is no.
Which one? Oh.
Question.
Okay.
You would need to play it.
I have that video.
That's for the item description. So keep or no?
I put that one in a
Okay.
Yeah, where's yours?
video
So you're gonna
compilation.
play it?
It's
But I
on
changed
my
mine.
bedside table.
The one holding the horse. Okay.
It lays there and watches me over me as I sleep.
Am I allowed to do that?
What do you say?
Protector. Shark with goggles.
Yes.
Shark with goggles.
Yeah, but how many words am I allowed?
You get one word.
That's alright.
Okay.
Yeah, just a-
Okay.
You do. You're like, ooh, I
Just
like
need a
it.
band-aid.
And
You
then
guys can see this. You hear unseen this hauntingly beautiful, soft melody play. And you look to where it comes from. And you see this tree just all the leaves from this start to fall. And as they fall, they kind of blacken into dust as it goes. And this like black shadow kind of like appears in front of it and kind of touches the blackness of the sphere for a second. And you hear just a super light sounding of the plucking of strings. And then you see this Etten turn, run straight for this Etten.
That was so cool.
Drops the horse.
Wow, that melody
tackles
was
this
soft and
Etten.
hauntingly beautiful. Nice. Calliope.
that was hot.
You have no idea what the source was or what happened.
That's
Just
great,
the
that gives
tree
us more
lost
time.
all of its leaves. You felt kind of cold for a second, and then. Da-da-da-da-da, poof.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's run.
Okay,
Probably be a good idea to leave.
yes.
Can I
I'm
run?
totally fine, just...
Do I
I love running away. It's great.
Sure,
When there's
I say
3 of
you
them.
start running.
Okay.
That
Then
direction.
I'm gonna run.
Okay. Next up is Kevin. You just saw this one guy tackle this other, and lots of.
Okay, great. This looks like a great time to run away.
They're kind of laying on the ground, just punching each other.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now. You're on
Do
the
I
other side of the mess.
yeah, that's true. Do I see who can I see from here?
You can see Haru,
See Haru,
and
that's
that's
it.
kind of it.
That's kind of it.
Oh, Emmy's still invisible.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna start making my way towards Samira and Calliope.
Okay.
Can I use a free action to
Um,
speak to him?
Sure.
Pick me up.
where are you?
Can I just grab his hand?
Yeah, with dash, you'd be able to pick her up. You've got 10 feet from me
Cool.
right now.
Cool.
Cool.
I don't.
I need like a little hook on your character, like just
I
like.
do a lot of
Oh, that worked really well.
Nice. There we go.
Invisible though. Okay.
I'm alright.
Dashing.
I don't have any. In that
You
case,
dash,
I
you
don't
double your
Don't worry about it.
have. But in that case, I don't have any other actions, do I?
Right.
No.
No, I'll just dash. It's fine.
Dash. Okay.
Are they still under pass without trace?
No, pass without trace is perfect.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think pass without trace is
Cool.
concentration.
That's Kevin. The
Really?
darkness
Doesn't
is
last
still.
like an hour.
The darkness
Yeah.
is still up. Next up is going to be top of the round, which means it's going to be guy on the ground. He's just going to take 2 swings at that big guy. Missed really badly.
If
And
it's
then you
concentration.
just see this huge scuffle. They start like rolling on top of each other, just punching. You see at one point, one of them grabs like both sides of one of the heads of the other one and just squeezes, and it's just like a. Very brutal.
Ah.
Pass without a trace isn't concentration. So
That's right, it just lasts-
It lasts like an
still-
hour.
So
It's
it's
like,
still
it's
in
like a buff.
effect.
It's not a.
Right. None of my spells
okay.
are concentration.
We can.
Next up is
Except
Trace.
Emmy.
Out of
You're
here.
invisible and you're on Kevin. You doing anything?
It's great. Pass without a trace is
Okay.
the best.
Great. And after that, it's Haru. You are in a mess.
Okay. Is there a way around the guy and the people? Like, can I go through? Like, there's the guy, then there's the scuffle. Is there like a path through?
Through? Not really. You are literally, there's a fallen big tree to your left. Big guy hitting you in front of you, directly to the right, scramble. It's like kicking up dust too, so your vision is getting obscured from the sides as well.
Oh shoot.
You could disengage.
I'm not gonna disengage. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Okay, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity
If
against
you
If you
disengage,
disengage, you don't get an attack of
That's
opportunity.
gonna be
That's fine.
a
I'm gonna
Texas
dash.
action. He's alright. It's a
Alright.
25. Okay.
I can take it.
20 damage, bludgeoning, half to 10. Where are you moving?
Okay, I'm gonna dash, so I get 80.
Yeah.
5,
5, 10, 5, 10,
Get-
15.
Get me the hell out of there.
Okay, if you straight line it this way, you'll get caught up, but if you want to go around, which is slower, you'll Do you want to risk the attack of opportunities? This here, if you go straight through here, would be 20 feet. If you go around to avoid all attacks of opportunity, would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's faster if you go through the risk attack of opportunity, but if you want to go around to avoid it completely, you can.
I'll just go around.
Okay? So, 10, 20, 20. Actually, completely catch up with Kevin. Lots of odds are just fast.
Which is surprising because they're ginormous.
There we go.
Okay. After that, it's going to be Samira.
Wait, and if I didn't, if I did disengage, I wouldn't have been able to dash, right?
That's true.
Okay.
Sorry. I would like to hold an action.
Sure.
I would like to shoot at the feet of any orc that chases after us in an attempt, creature, Etten? You said Etten?
They're Ettins.
That attempt to run after us, I'd like to shoot their feet in an attempt to slow them down or stop them or trip them.
Can I ask something super fast?
Sure.
Actually.
Did I see Caleb at all?
No. He was a rabbit.
Oh.
In the carriage.
Oh.
Maybe he got up. Maybe he didn't.
She was like him.
You were.
Oh, that's right.
And then you played a song.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So
And
it
it-
song that I
Must have said
No
something
one
like,
knows
all you
what
know is
Calyx
that you have no idea where Calyx is. Last time you saw him, he was a fluffy little bunny.
Okay. I'm gonna trust him.
Okay, after that, you're holding an action. It's gonna be, that guy's turn? No. Yeah, it's rolling on the ground, still tearing into each other, they like trying to bite into each other's skin. He's like the hardest time. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this initiative right now. It's Calliope.
Do I see Caleb?
After this guy runs a little bit. He's still chasing, but he's not gonna catch up. You have sharpshooter, so you can take a shot here. Kind of far though.
I didn't specify that I was going to shoot with sharpshooter though when I held the action.
No, you have a resting sharpshooter for cover.
Okay.
You see little glints that you can take a shot at without disadvantage. That's all I did.
Yeah.
So you're shooting for the feet.
Can I use extra attack as well?
No, not for attacks of opportunity.
What? Oh, so this isn't my held action.
Oh no, it is your held action.
So I
sure,
can
I'll
use
say
extra
yes,
attack.
Can I do this?
This is so stressful. And this is with sharpshooter or without?
You can decide right now.
Oh, let's do without first. I haven't been rolling well. That's an 8.
8 does not hit.
No.
One of your arrows collides in a tree and then dissipates.
14?
14 does hit.
Yay!
Don't roll damage.
I shot with my crossbow. Is that okay for me to define now? Or, oh, I'm sorry. I will do better.
No, with your multiple weapons.
Yeah, I had too many. That's a D10. 5 plus, I think it's just plus 6. So 11 damage.
11 damage. It collides with the foot, but like these are big old feet, you know? It's like, oh! You hear, bug!
Oh.
Can I take my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I have my net arrows, but I feel like they're too big for them.
On a one?
How many do you have? Like 3? 2?
Sure, you
No, that's
can,
right,
you
you have
can be
three,
seen
and you
by
used one.
Kevin, Guru, and Emmy at this moment.
Can I hide?
Sure, that would be an action though. You're not a rogue anymore.
Oh.
Let me see something.
I do need to turn
I believe it. I'm
pretty quickly though.
Okay, gotcha. She'll just.
Okay? You want to describe it? No, I can do my job, it's fine. You do, as you guys are running, you do get kind of a pit in your stomach, and you see Calliope, but instead of like the smiling self, her expression is like totally dark. You see like her curly brown hair kind of turn black. And she has this harp out. And you see this harp, it's like a handheld harp for the first time, and it's made of like this black wood thorn, like it looks like a razor, like growing natural thorn with like a red streak that kind of spirals on top of it. And as she sings the song, again, it's very beautiful and it kind of draws you in close. You don't like it. And you see all the grass that's like around her kind of just die, and she says a word. What word do you say?
Right.
What?
In Sylvan, for sure.
Okay. Okay. And you see there's like a rush of wind towards you too. That's kind of makes your clothes go back, and you look behind you, and you see the guy. One of them is like really confused. He's like, as the body starts running to the left to join the scuffle, and you just see like this dirt claw and an occasional limb coming in and out of it, you know? Like those little cartoons where it's just like.
Bards are freaking cool. Bards are pretty cool, man.
A little bit.
So, does that mean we're out of combat because they're fighting each other and not us?
I think we should continue to move, by the way.
I mean,
If you
yeah,
guys
you're
would
right.
like to continue,
Can we just all run as
Run.
a group?
Kevin, is there anything else you want to do as a group? You guys decided to leave?
I would ask if I could see Caleb as we get in.
Make a perception check for your bonus action.
If they're scuffing, then I'm fine. Just
Can I go grab the horse? Can I pick up the horse?
Yes, yes. You can pick up the horse on your next initiative if you like.
Okay.
Honestly, like, they're going to be attacking each other for a while. Okay.
well, then I can use my turn then to pick up the horse.
You're carrying Emmy already.
Honestly, for the purpose of this combat's not going anywhere. So I'll say you guys are able to get the horse and flee
Yay!
deeper into the forest.
I love running away
Is
from
the horse
combat
alive?
that's gonna kill somebody.
Yes, it was dropped quite a distance.
Aw,
So it's kind of it's heavy for you both to take, kind of get like under the legs and start the front legs and start carrying it with Kevin. So it's hurt, but it's breathing. It's also unconscious. So it's sleeping.
Poor
Can
guy.
I use Cure Wounds on myself, just real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Like, moving around for a moment and call.
I thought you were gonna heal the horse.
Caleb,
I thought about healing the horse.
are you there?
Moment
Oh.
passes,
Very crazy.
and you feel brushing on your calf. See a little rabbit.
Oh, he's okay.
Is he hurt?
It's fine. Give him a little pets. He's super soft fur, like a little bronze, gold, brown in it.
So she holds
Beautiful
him.
little hair.
Is anyone hurt?
I'm alright. Pretty, how you feeling?
I feel great.
I've seen
fine.
better days. I mean, I think a good rest would.
Yeah, perhaps we should.
What
Take-
what time is it?
One might say like the benefits of a long rest, whatever that entails. I have no idea.
I'd say this time it's probably around 3 in the afternoon. You guys have gone through a couple
Oh,
days
wow.
at the Harrywood.
So would you like to keep traveling? I can heal you if you need help.
I thought it was later in the day. I thought it was like in the evening.
If you
You
like.
guys traveled. It was morning. Came to
I think I would say
the
safe.
place.
Safe area.
Didn't know where you were. Checked things out for a bit.
D&D
Six
time is
seconds
hard.
around.
Okay. I mean, if you can spare.
How injured would you say you are out of?
On a scale of 1 to 16. 16. Well, okay.
Right with the
No.
Math is
All
hard, man.
right.
On a scale
On a
of 1
scale
to
of
16, I'm
1
16.
to 66.
I'll help.
50. That's how I'm doing.
Oh,
Ah.
That's better.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna McDonald's pig out after this.
Are we going?
I think
the
I'm gonna
way of the
pig out at
footprints?
McDonald's after
Like,
this.
we
Yeah.
still, is that where we ran to? Towards the footprints?
I think we
You
ran.
guys, no, not at all.
I think we're kind of lost.
They
Well,
definitely went the opposite direction of where you guys
okay.
went.
I'm
Just
gonna
like we're lost in the woods?
well, technically, in my
somewhere in
favorite
Jersey.
terrain, we can't get
We're never
lost,
gonna make
so
it
I
to
can
the
always
island.
find our way back to this
Yeah,
spot.
you wouldn't be lost, but you're definitely going the opposite direction of where the footprints were leading.
Yeah.
But they did also, you saw them run back through there, so you would know directions pretty well at this point too.
Right.
They came from northwest and traveled straight, so kind of northeast from your position, and you guys just went east, so footprints going that way. You saw people running this way, you guys ran this way, and you fight.
Gotcha. So they didn't necessarily come from the Goblin Cave. They just happened to be in this area.
Oh,
Aren't you saying you would
Well, that's
have to
assuming the Goblin
Yeah.
Cave is with the
think-
footprints.
Would you be able to find the footprints and?
I could
Perhaps
lead us in
all
the
them
same direction that we were traveling before. instead of backtracking, I could just steer us east again, and we can head
Oh,
east.
no, I think that's
Pretty
a
good
good
thing.
idea. Do you
Think
think we
that
should
sounds right.
pass without a trace?
Yes, without a trace.
Pass without a pass.
Let me see. Yeah, I can cast it again. Yeah,
Without a trace.
I can do that. Are we still in Pass Without a Trace? It lasts an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peace.
Oh, well, never
So
mind.
we're in
Peace
Pass
without
Without a
a
Trace
trace?
right now.
We're good now.
So can I hold the action that when Pass Without a Trace would fall
You
that
don't need to
pass?
hold an action out of initiative.
Oh.
Like, I'll just like.
Okay, just let me know.
Okay. I just texted you what I'm going to do. I'll
Okay.
spend that spell slot.
I mean, if everyone can see it, you don't need to text me.
Well, it's a little different.
Am I being healed right now?
I'm gonna do that every time now.
Healing spell I'm using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, as Calliope comes up to you while you're walking, she kind of, one hand holding a little rabbit, puts right hand on your shoulder, and you feel immensely better. It's one of the most warming sensations you've ever gotten from a healing magic.
19.
And as you look over to Calliope, she looks like her eyes are kind of black.
Oh
for a
wait,
second.
actually, no. It would be 38.
38 points of healing.
Dang!
You,
What did you cast?
you see her eyes kind of turn black for a second.
Sure,
and
Wiz
her
is like
hair
1D.
kind of like flashes black and dark brown. She kind of shivers.
Is Calliope hot?
After that, yeah.
What's your
Oh,
what's your
boy.
I
Oh,
was
boy.
talking about that.
About how hot you are?
We're being so secretive right now.
About my
God.
About my first floor. Did we discuss something that might adjust it?
You can also just yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 18.
18.
Dang.
Yeah.
Calliope, fine.
It was
Yeah.
like a solid 8.
Samira's probably like a 6.
How
My
tall
charisma's
is
11.
Is that out of 20 or 10?
Out of 20.
Let's see.
She's not great looking. She's a demon, guy.
She's nice to have around.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit short.
I like to think she's hot, but her charisma's way too low.
She makes up for it.
And healing, if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
Okay.
made me feel real good, if you know what I'm saying.
Calliope,
Yeah,
when
she
she
comes
comes
out
out
from
from
her
her spell.
Oh, Lord have
Who
mercy.
has died before?
Calliope, when she comes up from her spell, looks pretty drained, and looks like a little bit sick.
Do
She's
we
like,
want to
all
take?
right, let's keep going.
Kayla said yours.
I can set up traps.
Yeah, I'm
So that
fine.
we're alert.
I'm good to
Anyone
keep
comes
going.
within 30 feet
For
of
work,
us.
for work. I got some
Double
potions
that.
of healing.
No, I have some healing spells. I'm okay. I didn't get hit at all, so I'm
Yeah,
perfectly
so
fine.
carried.
I mean,
Huh?
what?
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 Hey guys, we're walking in the forest.
Yep.
So, can we recheck to see if I see anything familiar or if I since we're
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
Nice.
Can I smell anything different at the moment?
Net 30.
It's about the same.
Such
Sorry?
a dirty
21.
20. Dirty 20.
Not a natural 21.
Natural.
So you, as you look around, you see a little shaking of the bushes.
Can I go over there? Oh, can I stealth over there?
While you're still holding it. So
Yes.
so everything you're doing, you just want you to know everything you're doing. You're holding a big old rabbit.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. As you kind of tiptoe over there, you see this little figure shape starting to appear. Do you do anything?
Hello.
See out of the bush.
It's a kid from
pokes
Wild
out.
Thornberries.
It's this wooden mask that goes all the way up its person and around. It has like 3 yellow lines on it and different kind of drawn, carved out designs in like greens and purples. It kind of goes on rest. Even the face at the bottom has a smile, like a big toothy smile carved out. And it comes out. And everything it's wearing is like ragged grass or wood. Like there's a wood grass type of pants with wood shoes roots, and as you look down at like the feet, kind of like clogs, but you don't see like where the clog ends. It kind of just continues into the leg. You see that they're rounded, like footprints were before. So they're definitely footprints you saw. There's no toes or anything. Rounded, that are all the same size.
Do we know that this?
Pull out her heart and use tech shots on him.
Okay.
Okay. She pulls out her heart. She uses tech shots.
What's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay.
And she just plays like a soft tune. Even if it doesn't work, she tries to play like a friendly tune in the best way that she can, something fun.
Starts bouncing up and down, and as you reach into the inner recess of its mind, while it's kind of like distracted, you hear not spoken, but just in its thoughts.
Okay, thank you.
You hear like it making up like a little song to it.
I was wondering if you're gonna do that or like actually tell them.
The text thoughts doesn't translate languages.
Does it is it an animal?
Talk with
You
animals.
don't know anything about
Okay.
Is it a plant?
You would know if you did speak with plants and could speak it if you'd like to try that.
Well, because it's like mostly wooden, right?
Yeah.
I can speak orc and I can speak Swiss.
As it starts and the
Infinite.
music, you do see like out of different hiding spaces, like out of a little hole, there's another one. These things are about 3 feet tall, about the size of an enemy.
This is reminding me of the little coconut people
More
in
and more come
Moana.
out as you continue to play. There's like 9 or 10 of them now, and you just watch this Calliope like with little Calyx, some you put Calyx down, just sitting there kind of bouncing along as Calliope is summoning all these wooden tiki, and they all have the same kind of look, but all the masks have different designs. Okay, one of
Who
them
have
is
we
like
invited into
triangle and
into
down.
the
Another one
I'm
is
so
more
confused.
rounded, but they all have like sometimes they have big toothy smiles, sometimes they're straight face, some of them have brownie faces, but they all have bright colored designs and different emblems on their masks. And
Are these like
rags.
itty bitty people?
Like 3 feet.
Can she begin to dance a traditional dance from her tribe?
Make a performance check now.
Are these the freaky coconut people from Moana? Are they gonna kill us? Cockamora.
You know, they got swords.
Ching ching.
19.
They have little like they have slings and like little sticks.
I mean, do we know that this was the same voices that were talking to the Ettins?
They sound very familiar.
19.
19. As you start to do like a little dance, some of them like come up behind you and try to copy the
little
dance while you're
line
doing
dance.
it.
That's so cute.
I do want to cast Speak with Plants
Okay.
to see if now can I hear them and understand. Now
Can I cast? I don't know.
Can I turn to the nearest
At this
tree?
time, one of them like grabs your leg and like holds it like it's like a fruit, big fruit, and starts to try to pull you into the forest. It's the same one as the first one you saw. It has the 3 lions on the top.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna kind of look at the rest of the party and say, "Let's go!" Like sing along to the song. Let's sing.
We're gonna follow the little tree people. All right.
Turns back into a like.
What are we? What's going on?
Like,
Wait, did
slowly
talk with
follow
plants
them
work?
tentatively, but
Not with that.
Okay. Do you all follow?
Can I turn to
I don't
the
know.
nearest tree?
Seems real scary.
Do we?
Are we gonna
Where
become
they're going?
sacrifices? Or
Can I
we're gonna
turn
be
to
put
just, like, the
on
nearest trees?
little
Do you
spigots
know where
and
these people
rotated
are
like
taking
pigs?
us? These small things. We don't. What are they?
Whoa!
I know.
Hi!
Oh, he's talking to a tree.
I'm alive! I was alive before, but now like more!
Wait, what is she talking
Who are
about?
you?
A plant.
I'm Emmy. Let's do quick.
Oh, Emmy?
Let's do quick.
I'm a tree!
Quick introductions. Okay. Do you know what these things are? These people? These.
No!
Okay. Do you know where the goblin cave is, or have you seen any goblins?
What's a goblin?
Have you seen any
Why are all the
one that
plants
isn't
so
a plant
dumb?
or a small animal in the last?
Yes!
Yes.
We
What?
one that like
Other than
knows
us.
There wa-
things.
There's these little guys made of wood. Oh gosh.
Do you understand?
Self-reflective tree.
Do you understand what they're
I never really
saying?
thought about it before, but now that I say it out loud, maybe they're trees.
Do you understand what they're saying?
No! I'm not sure how I understand what you're saying. Is this our language? I've never spoken to someone before. Wow! What should we talk about? We can talk about trees. I know a lot about that subject.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Your name is Emmy.
Yeah.
What should my name be?
Harold,
Harold?
the tree.
Harold the tree. Darn. I was really hoping for a better name. But I guess your name is really what you make with it and what you do with your life that defines your name, not necessarily what your name is.
That's great.
Life
And then
lessons from
Emmy-
the
I don't
tree.
believe in predestination.
Goodbye, Harold.
Oh, Emmy, are you
Great lessons
leaving?
from
I
D&D.
have to.
Will you
I'm sorry.
visit me again so we can talk? I've never gotten to talk before.
Yes, and can she take? Is it okay if I carve into you so I know it's you?
Oh my gosh! What are you even saying right now? Gosh!
I will try to visit you again.
Jeez, that was really
That's
insensitive.
why
You should make it up to me by staying and
that's-
talking for a really long time.
That's why I
I
asked.
have crippling loneliness.
But there's a lot of trees.
Can you not speak to the other trees?
Not like this. This is amazing.
Oh, poor tree.
I have to go, but I will try to come back.
Oh, they're going to Goombon, by the way.
What's that?
Oh, it's a little town there. You'll see, it's pretty cool, from what I've heard.
Oh,
Okay, Harold. I wish you well.
I wish you well.
a sad tree.
And then I leave.
And then I
Bye, Emmy.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Harold.
Emmy. Bye, Emmy. Bye. Bye, Emmy. Bye, Emmy.
Ah! That's all.
it was really sad.
Yes.
Do these little wooden things happen to remind me of any other wooden people I have met?
Have you met many wooden
make a history
people?
check.
Can Haru start
There are a
dancing
lot
to
of
the
wooden
music
people?
along with everybody else and start
Sure.
walking towards
There's like
everybody?
a tick,
It's like,
tick,
he doesn't really
tick,
dance, he just
tick.
kind of moves with
Okay.
the
I'm
music.
not trying to follow the exact choreography.
I mean, yeah, trying
16. Very not the same as any
Okay.
other wooden people you've met. Much bigger.
Okay.
Last one you met was like 6 inches.
I was wondering if Wilbur made an army or something together.
Okay, yeah, you guys followed them for a while into the forest.
Are we
Okay.
going the opposite direction that we were before?
Or
No,
something.
you are heading due north at the moment. So it's different in a couple ways. Eventually, you are brought to this. The trees start to get taller and taller as you go, and eventually you see little wooden panels connecting trees together. And you don't see initially in front of you. Emmy, you don't really see anything at all. You're like, this is really empty. But Haru and Kevin, your peripheral vision is a bit higher. And you look up and you see this entire civilization living in these trees.
I see an entire
In
civilization
this
living in the
tree
trees.
house.
It's incredible.
It's this treehouse city of connecting houses built in the trees and bridges across. Occasionally you see little zip lines and something goes down to a smaller tree like lots of jammering talk of
These things freak me out, but they're kind of
Does
cute.
this remind me of home? Would I know these people? Does this remind me of the jungle at all?
No, probably not. You maybe have seen civilizations that are built up high into trees before, but not this type of creature.
Okay.
There are occasional, as you go deeper, there are occasional huts more on the lower level, not quite the ground, but kind of built a couple feet up. Seems kind of just their system to stay off the ground, maybe for when they sleep and stuff. But yeah, one of them is just kind of tugging on Calliope's clothes, leading the way. It's the same one with the taller mask, the smile, and the 3 stripes.
Oh, I should say as well. I don't think Calliope wears pants, does she? She just has her goat legs. That's what I think.
That's something you could explore later.
I'm not sure what the form of
Are you wearing
for satyrs in Ernaxia.
Nope.
Can I ask Mr. Reginald if he's seen these things before?
So
I mean, he's really smart.
just have a strategically placed scarf.
Have you seen these creatures
Mr.
before?
Douglas.
A
little squirrel.
She only wears a band.
Oh.
A little squirrel comes back onto your shoulder and
Have you seen these things before?
kind of hear a voice in your mind. No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Are they gnomes?
No one knows.
No one knows?
No one knows. That's why I asked you. I had no other options.
That's so silly.
I either love this or I'll hate this. I'll keep you updated.
I'm getting the same vibe.
There's definitely something magical happening here.
Oh, can I cast Detect Magic? I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. What do I see?
You give your one little wave and your eyes have the yellow glow. You see none of these personages have anything. Specific form of magic, I'd have to say nothing in this area shows you any magic.
Huh.
Mr. Reginald did say there's some sort of magic.
Mr. Reginald put down.
How, sorry, how long of a walk was it?
From where you were with the Ettins to get to this town, probably about 25-30 minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What
you
is
guys,
the-
you guys followed
So I
the route.
still
Did you
have-
play the whole time? Are you still playing?
Yeah.
Okay. As you play into the town, lots of them like peek over their heads, and every mask is different, but they all have the same kind of garb. And they slide on ropes that are hanging down. Some swing on vines to get down. You're kind of walking through these like row of trees for a little bit, and over there's just like zip line and swinging and all manners of like moving between these, like running across bridges, coming down to you, and eventually there's like quite a like tribe forming around Calliope, pulling a lot of attention as she's moving down.
How
I
sturdy
like
are
it.
these, like, everything up in the air, like the ropes? Like, could one Loxodon perhaps
You could certainly try.
step, okay.
Looking at it, you don't feel too confident, but
I hope he doesn't pull down
right?
the house.
Maybe if you intake more air, just kind of. You know.
Light as a feather.
Does anyone still have the feather? Oh, feather fall wouldn't do anything. But wait, no.
Unless you wanted to jump off for funsies.
For fun.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You guys just kind of continue on. They're leading you somewhere. Is there anything you want to do before or while they're leading
Where
you?
are we going? Why are we following this lady? I have so many questions right now.
You're just kind of rolling with it as Haru continues to dance.
Can I turn
That
to
is kind of
another
a vibe,
tree
yeah.
and talk to the tree?
I really have the urge to just kick them.
Speak with plants lasts 20 minutes, doesn't it?
No, it's not.
That makes too
That's
much. I've been
not.
thinking about the whole
Yeah,
time.
I say you can talk to a tree.
Okay.
Not that
Hello,
I know
tree.
Y'all.
bad feelings. They just look really
I know.
kickable.
They're so kickable.
Dude, wait a minute. Say something again.
Hello.
You heard me?
Yeah,
I heard you too.
I know.
Oh, shut up right now.
I did
Oh!
quick.
Shut up! Shut up right now! Don't shut up. Keep going.
Do you know
Dude! Okay, what's up? Sorry. That was rude of me. I apologize. My mom would have taught me better if I was a tree and had that kind of parental thing growing up.
Do you know where they're taking us?
Nah. Are you still walking while you just
No, I
pass
stopped.
by?
Yeah.
I don't know, into town? It's kind of nice around here. I try not to think about what they did to build this thing, but hey, man. I like to focus on the positive things in life. You know? You like to follow the
No,
I'm not used to this.
that's okay. Well, it was lovely meeting you. We have to go now.
No, wait, what? You already?
I know.
You sure you don't want to play some checkers? Tree checkers.
How do
It's
you,
different.
how do you play tree checkers?
You pretty much just try to get a leaf to fall in a place you want, and you like try to get it over the other guys. I guess you don't have leaves.
Yes,
You
I
don't have
like.
You fix them up. I won't mind.
No, that feels
I
weird.
can probably get some for you. You
No.
try. It might not work that way.
It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, see ya. What was your name?
Who am I? The existential crisis.
I'm the only bear in the 100 Acre Wood.
I shall name this one Javert.
Javert?
Javert.
Go back and tell him that. It was the last thing you heard was, who am I?
Javert. No. That is your name now.
Javert?
Yes.
How do I spell that? How do I spell? Wait, come back!
Little tiny footsteps.
I don't know if the penguin running. I don't know if that's a thing, but
Through the leaves. And eventually,
That's how I feel like
you are led to this kind of lower hut. There's like a net that like rests off of it all the way around. It's like the only building in here that looks like a building-sized building that for people to climb up to. It kind of goes up and has hay that kind of overlooks the rest of it. You see standing there a very large masked one. This one with like red swirls that kind of go on and like purple dots that go down, purple lines. Big blue marks around like the eye area, the carved eyes, big smile. This is the only one that has like sort of cloak going on. He also has a little scepter with this purple little orb on it. Still have to take magic.
Mm-hmm. Magic. Can I do an Arcana check?
Don't think that.
Can you try speaking in Sylvan?
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Calliope.
Hello.
Oh, he's got a word.
Can you try?
Common is hard, mate. I know it is.
Bonsai.
Oh, hello, Bonsai.
Hello, Bonsai.
Pleasure to meet you.
Comes up to you, goes and like pats on your face with his little like glove hand. Bonsai.
Calliope.
Calliope.
Yes.
Bonsai. Touches the one with the yellow stripes. Lemon.
They're types of
Lemon
trees.
bonsai.
Lemon. I love that.
Calliope.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Question.
Can I
Bonsai.
She puts her hand on his mask, or almost on his mask. Bonsai.
When you go to touch him, all of them like touch your sleeves.
I'm freaking out! What's gonna happen, mate?
They all put him away.
Oh my god.
They're like little toothpick weapons.
It's mostly sticks and slings. Bonsai.
It's a freaking Katamura, dude.
Where?
Hello.
Can I do an Arcana check on the staff?
Sure.
Where's my...
So this is all in Sylvan?
No.
Kidding?
No, you understand the few words.
Ah.
Common.
18.
18. Not a kind of magic you're familiar with. I can get you the type of magic a little later. Maybe after the session. Would you like it? Goblin. Forest.
Where, Goblin?
Forest. Goblin. No bonsai. Lemon.
Where, Goblin? And Forest.
He walks past you, and he starts going, and all of them start following him.
I assume we follow.
She's gonna start playing herself.
Calliope!
Yes.
Bonsai!
She goes and stands by him. And then starts
He's
playing
walking.
the song.
Okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
play
then starts
song.
walking.
We all follow.
He goes up, he starts climbing up the ladder to one of the things. It's like a wooden ladder on ropes.
She's gonna watch him first.
Yeah. He goes like halfway up.
Oh, she goes up.
Calliope!
She puts her thing in.
Bonsai!
Is okay, she goes up.
Okay. the rest of you following?
I guess so.
Probably wait. My big guys. Probably
That's fair.
wait until everyone else is done to follow. The rest of you
I
follow.
think this is my favorite interaction.
Lemon.
You watch for a while. Eventually, there's like a zip line they come to, and he takes off like a sash around his waist and puts around the zip line. And zip lines down to another
She
level.
only has a strip right here. This is all she has.
You feel like yank. There's a yank on your leg, Calliope, and you look down, and it's lemon, 3 lines.
Can she tap him on the head? Or gently goes to her? She takes it.
Some sort of attempt to speak the different language.
She takes it and can she pat him on the shoulder, like kind of. And she smells him and
Okay. You too?
I'm just gonna rip off a piece of my
Okay.
cloak and jump on it.
Can I look at Lemon and go, Lemon?
It's already gone. There was only one sash. You look around, and like 10 of them that are around you, like, oh!
Oh my god! I just take the one nearest to me. And I sit there.
nice.
Okay, you go across.
Kind of when we pick them.
How you guys doing? What are you doing? You guys eventually make it up there. As you get up, the wood kind of creaks under your foot. Like,
How
going
far
around, you're
away?
like,
How far away is the place that they're ziplining to?
it's a couple trees over. Like 60 yards, maybe.
Oh, okay, that's
Just
a
walk.
distance.
Go back down.
Just a light jog.
You did look at the other one. There's not like a way up, but you could try to find the forest and another way up, or you could just wait. You guys,
Is there like a?
you could try to zip line.
Is there like a vine that I could swing like George of the Jungle style?
Watch out for that!
Bonsai. Awesome.
13.
13. Sure.
Kevin.
There's a line.
Okay, can I test it and see like test
You
it?
yank on it, and it seems pretty sturdy. You've done this before.
Sure.
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Take a running start. Kevin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wait to see what happens.
Not great.
Dude's gonna
That's
crash
it.
down the whole city.
10. That was the DC for a success.
Okay. All right.
Did you kind of give it a sense? You give it a little.
Yes.
Swing across
Yes.
onto the other side. You still have the vine if you want.
I'll try it. Yeah.
Here, Kev.
In that athletics check, it's gonna be a little harder for you, farm boy.
Fun boy.
Oh boy.
Oh shoot. Athletics.
Yeah.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Going across, I'll say Haru catches you as you're going across.
Okay.
You make it onto the other platform. It's a very circular platform, wide, but there's a hut built onto it. As Bonsai goes up to the door in it, and takes a scepter. Another one comes out. This one has a little feather. It's like a little peacock feather that kind of comes up at the top of the eye. Lots of green markings, but instead of a big smile, it's just a slit.
Hello.
Gooby!
Hello, Gooby.
That's not a type of
Just raise a hand. You do see it this time they have like 4 fingers. You usually have like the 3 of them with thumb.
Gooby! Bonsai! Calliope! Calliope? Help! Gooby! Bonsai! Help! Calliope! Goblin!
Yes.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Nope. Okay.
Gooby? Gooby! Gooby! Calliope!
It takes both hands on your face and kind of moves your jaw.
Gooby!
Gooby. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What was that?
Gooby! Bonsai! Calliope!
Gooby.
Calliope.
Etten. Calliope. Oh no. No. Calliope. Hurt. Etten.
Calliope.
Hurt. Etten.
Is this like all of them that are around you? There's only like 15 now. They all just kind of like domino effect head tilt like.
Etten. Hurt. Gooby.
Etten. Ruby.
Oh. Calliope. Etten.
Bonsai.
That's where we're gonna end this session today.
We're just getting somewhere with bonsai. Gooby.
We'll see what's going on with this strange little town next time on Downstage Dragons. Downstage Dragons. Downstage Dungeons. Downstage Dragons. That's not a bad one. It's between
It's time to
some alliteration.
return it.
Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. That was our first little Dungeons and Dragons stream. We'll be on next week. Instead of 8 p.m., we'll start at 7 p.m. PST. There's no daylight savings time in the next week, is there? We're in Arizona. We have no idea.
Yeah.
No.
It just happened. Like.
Right. So 7 p.m. PST. Be here next
October
week
and April.
for more adventures from Maximus Ultor. Let's hang out again soon, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
But what?